Odofo enesoso ayanyankopon epe ema me no ahia e wa Adom TV dwumedi ato ne din kranhye mre so me a me dwumedi ho chia me edi amje so ene ni tekotego eme de se do afidi ato a fro obi no fro obi ne fro obi e me wa asem bia me to me ho fo ene sa brantie bi etra wiase na no ya brantie a ohwe nwan so wo nwuram no ohwe enwan so wo nwuram no yere ho hwe nwan no so yie oyere ho eye de se fata manwan no ebo ho ban e manwan no edoreye na emre semo no sa brantie we no woko eba ne mamu ho na asrafo wona edimu asua asra adwuma no ekoteteye na opegyara ni ekire osoro eno bisa no se hina me mo abefiri aba no se me mra abefiri asafo brade enti oba be ka che mpanin se me ni amwa pa ba wo mu no we na so se be yi asrafo wona ko training enim tuo bone ade akotete we enwura mu na wo onim training bia nso ose me ni amwa dwane akote no no me megina no na akọ we na efe no endaso ne gidie no na owondaso awrade mu enti okogina akọ no ena okasa kira brante ne se wo de nade ne mpia na eba manim me de otwedi ampon na eba wo so we be kasa na adan twedi ampon ne hwan de enti otwedi ampon apare wo ne se wa brabo ne enimu wa brabo na wo bo no wonka nokore wa brabo na wo bo no biara wa hono bone adokro wa brabo na be de na twedi ampon betra brabo mu ono o transidi nokore eye pepepe yo adwuma e de efifiresa e de hwenwan wa nwira mu di nokore wanka wo nwira mu na wa kuma ponchine bi awe o hwenwan no so e ma nwan no doreye enti emre semo no twedi ampon ho nia wa ye no na no nia oyo ye no be kire ene de abenya na David yo ye no e kire ko akogina na odin kunim ene de abenya no be kire o kyan de abenya enti wo ye bibi na kai se eye anamuntu a wotu a wo tworo wo da akyen krata wono enti de abenya ne bia ne abeka ne bia no ye hono se ne be hye wonkuran okina ana abebu abamu na mpo David okokodi nkunim ema ye bo na baso efa na se wo ye ohene obi onam nwura mu a ohwe odofo ene wa brabo ne enimu wa brabo na wo bo no wonka nokore wa brabo na wo bo no bo no biara wa hono bone adokro wa brabo ne be de na twedi ampon betra brabo mu ono o transidi nokore eye pepepe yo adwuma e de efifiresa e de hwenwan wa nwira mu di nokore wanka wo nwira mu na wa kuma ponchine bi awe o hwenwan no so e ma nwan no doreye enti emre semo no twedi ampon ho nia wa ye no na no nia oyo ye no be kire ene de abenya na David yo ye no e kire ko akogina na odin kunim ene de abenya no be kire o kyan de abenya enti wo ye bibi na kai se eye anamuntu a wotu a wo tworo wo da akyen krata wono enti de abenya ne de bia ne abeka ne bia no ye hono se ne be hye wonkuran okina ana abebu abamu na mpo David okokodi nkunim ema ye bo na baso efa na se wo ye ohene obi onam nwura mu a ohwe nwan so ebedi o man so ono daso empo emre onam nwura mu ho na obi anim se oyo ohene bebi a wotine no obi anim se oyo mama ya wo famu ne no obi anim ente wonka ye nia wonim yo no ye ne kwampa so fa no kure die ni pepepe yo ye nia wo yo no na se leti bi be pleja wo fi nwura mu ema oso abe yo mama David no da nwura mu no obi nim se akrante bi wa friend David na mire semo no on be gina kwa no edi nkunim esan gidi onyaye ne ndaso onyaye ma no ho gidi ne ndaso epeja wo efri bebe awo no ekọ wanim ye nyina ya be hye nyoma bi ase e na edi anya ye hwe nifa benkum ye nifa osoro na sase ase ye etebe ye ni wo ye anyufura ye to no krom ha enye ye na se ensuo to kra de ayebasa ye krom ha wo ensuo no to na wo bo bi sobo na wo bi sa ho se de na wo yo ya e ma nsu na eto na ma nkra ha yiri ye ne nda so da ache sie ye ne esafata ni mpo ye timi di nwuna egu bebia ase di guo na bebia ase esi dan ye si no ho ne ye de esafata ye nda so suban bone na se nda so de ma da ache adwinfini ntro na se nda so ma da ache no kure eni pepepe yo ebie kwan ma da ache de ntia na wusu ne se me no mienu ye suban bi aka ye ne ye bi akɔhye baabi ene ye gya no kure ka ene ye nya de safata wo a wo nya de safata me so nya bi ntia nyina ate faako ba ye nyina sin kete edi no kure ma ye ho de safata ma ye ho empo de adwumaden ne pepepe yo de ye nani a wo kyena ebewe ye peyo ye kan ndaso emfiri so na ba ndaso nyina so ene ne ye ka kire ye ho wo hwe obi a wo boni dua wo hwe obi a wo twa na no eba na sa no wano kasa ema nipa ne kasi na ade aye obi no ebe obi bible no say no me nka woni no me yen na nhira nka woni nhira nti wonum obi a no me ne ba so nti gyae se wo de wano no me nkrofo na wano etwa nipa no na kansempa de abeka bia ne beba so wo na firi mu ebe yi ama ho minimo hini bi so ne efre na Hezekiah ene de me no kwa bakwase mu bible mu eno na menim na Hezekiah no hene kese na ona ye Israelfo hene na asrafo bia bebu nkam Jerusalem ho so be kum Israelfo sa asrafo ye from Assyria fo na o man nyina yam hyehyewom na Hezekiah e de krata kire Nyankopon so papa yi hwe ne amumuyefo na atwora ba yen omo se ade chiese na yen ye benum ye dwonso na se be ye de ye ane ade nche ne srafa cheme ye benum ye dwonso na ye de ye ane no bi kasa kire wa yam hyehyew na Hezekiah dane na ni kire ban no se papa hwe ne amumuyefo no atwora ba yen na sankrofo no so mo ba oko a mo de mbrante tena ponko so okwa na etwa buti na ye no ya to mma mo na mkokora na mrewa ya to mo na emma pemfo ya kuom na ya twetwa yam ade woni mma no atogem ya hyewom sei na asirafo te onwo ti mo den na se ni pe na babunkam Israelfo so nanso so Hezekiah nyendaso se oso nyame bi ote ase na oka kire Nyankopon se nyabotre ade kyese ne meda me so baadi no kure ade kyiye no na Israelfo anto gyan ona anto bo amotuo na asirafo jafo no omo ya mpima ha ade wotwe enum wonyina atokojoto obekasa we de atwa mu entwa mu usubane na bema Nyankopon abewo usubane na bema Nyankopon afiri won nchen udi no kure usubane de nkwama obi owo do asesina wotimu yi enioma awoyo no ebe kenya sunsumpa bi ana sunsumbone bi se wo pesika huhu on kanu kure udi ahuhu bra nyoma nsese ye na wonde monsam tumi na nam ne momode odo no kure ni pepepe yo nam a wonya Nyankopon tumi na so frɛ no obeje so ma pe ni ma mi nua ba ni nua ba ma enda so ye sunsum e ano kasa na wiase wo ye frɛ sunsum mienu ye sunsum bone ene sunsum papa wa no kasa eno ne ye ene Kenya sunsum papa ba wo sa so na wa no kasa e Kenya sunsum bone
yeah, that's it. So I'll show you a video. Make Kyle say, I bring you over some video on YouTube. No, one more don't that's so no. I am me so. Me asu we just say brave you when you kwenya. The video be I never to have no. What to me a share. Near what you say was so. I am me. Send a beya. We have been so many be a share. I brave you. We are video be I never to have no. Who been be a share. Me that say.
No see on board mama me mamunyina che me mwakwa Badwam TV Badwam kase so anopensa masie na braso sauti bi Adom TV Badwam kase ne etodwa wo kase no mu bi ya wo betini mrahye bedwafo so wo be ye nhwehwemu afa akoko board onwuma bi a wo ye ho ye de mu nkyeremu no ebebra mu ene so agric minister de etodwa sanke be ya sikakra bia hodo no wo mo empe ohamu kyemu aduo no 20% eye loan ode ebema akuafo eno ne nsema hodo bi na no pa mede bro Adom TV Badwam kase oba Facebook/Adom TV akase no ho like comment na share ni amesomo midi afia amankwa tamaklu afia ni DMT said ensem ni chemo ankasa etie mrahye bedwafo ese wo ba be ye hyehyemu afa kokobo dajumakuo no ho wo nyuma bi a wonmo yese nei womo je niema bi efiri obi ho a tese womo enimu hwe na we no Richard Champon a woye bia ismahye bedwani wono na won krata ene niema hudo bi a edi adanse se bibisa ekoso wo kokobo dajumakuo no mu Adom TV kase etwas
1.8 million efu metwa no 1,700 hectares. Only 1.8 million plantation acres. Only 30,000 and on the moment. Only 2% to cry. nti chef program no anye successful na sa bank man nya me na anye private developer ba ko pe no obeda aya man successful the whole Western North nipa ba ko pe no mo say on supply everybody see no say nipa ko da there so how can one individual be supply a plantation sector some the whole of Western North? It is a program no fiasco. And yet NDC MPP matter and Ghana call the backbone of this economy.
Also for ya washa food and agriculture so Dr. Fiya Kutu ese enchokra wamo e bill commercial be film na makwan na banks ahodo e wo man Ghana mu no wamo cho ho muchemu aduro no 20% a eye loan na ye de be makuafo nko a Adom TV kase etwaso
nam se bank for ye no makasa ban no makasa se omoma akuafo ebosia a omomo no ntino they say aban yidwen ho say e be nhihye akọ parliament na abaye mra say city o habia omo de bank for the baba bosia no o say mo be 20 cities e akuafo ho na ko processes ho na ko value chain no emu ema eno so omutimi de boa emwa ban no de boa no na omo so aye bank for no so no omo so abeka ban no ama ye nyina na ye hwese akuafo adwuma no ebeko so na bank na wo so oye nyina
wasofo eche se enye no credit aduane ho akwatwe ne mom no uyi enkra eni komasia manta mahodo no enuane abusu se twoo ya wo chese de ama enuane boaye den no eye besia akuafo no sanka wotumi edi adododo ama enuane no adroso ewodwom
yehu ye bae nso yehu se de sitie na ye frinkra no ade ane hanib nkofo a wo mo nkra wo ye tinkra ne se aduane bo ayedi ubakomase so ese aduane bo ayedi enti nkofo bebre gidi se aduane no akuafo no anyo kese entina ama aduane bo ayedi na ochi ye koye ye hu se enye no kre
enti osofo chef food and agriculture so enne obaba bedwom so na woni omanhene kwabna sante edi nkomo be aduane akohye bia na se be pie yenya bia di miantoa kase no aso na adwadifo ene ebo energy transition committee no abaso se nei so won makai won na won wo mo edi enkomo cheche wo mo ne mani so Adom kase edeba
de hia kransa amanfo hu se ampa said ye tie dada no enisi ye se atena sa tibie no mu se ye pese wiase konkan ya ni se sa ene carbon emission ene isa enwia ye twetwa gu ne bidie no aye yusu ne nkeka ho ne ye na ye betimi hu se ye betimi akọ solar usage ene gas no mo ne nkeka ho na se aboa ye ne yempuntu ya ho odemu ene o man kankro
enwechi no so afa be de kira wono ene hwe nyina mamode won sam so William Oreku Eidu enso ene Adom kase atwetwe enkomo na sei ene woka edeto aso
mona de bia be amotimuhia enkrofo a moye major stakeholders ukromu Ghana ha esa efata se yetu ensafram na mo so mode ma adwene man se be ya reports na committee na be ye ne rekoma aban penifo am ma hwemu no mo so mo adwene ka ho esipi
Kronti hini ya wo Bukuwa wo kwa East mensimu wa kweye mantamu na nadafo kakari adi adesre madisi yo kwa from Plains North Isaac Ofori Kore se enye fulani fo okrom nyomi wonfi ho wo ha wo madwen papa apa enya so no nanane Adom TV kase edin komoi
to honorable representative say okwan on be fa so ama emwa no ne omwura ebeko no ba bia on be setire won bia on form ko ye de ye ni akiri ohene a o ya sase wura se fulani fo no onim won ema ye no ho hweye ne he has not consent to their arrival here and the all right so ka say fulani fo a mo ba e minimo mo san fam na ntwi no ko de mo de beko atwifo ka say yempe ne to yempe ne no a neither boiling or roasting ye de yasem ne say Okwanya honorable Omampani representative ebe fa so obe ma Omampani ana national security atese Nigeria ba e bukuru aso omni enti aban pe kwan obe fa so be fa mowa no
Nana Obin Opoku anaye ohene ewo brokuwa wono nsusu ne Adom TV atwetwe nkomo
anantwia ese enkrofo niema no ene anantwia kofi baabi aba betena ha no ye behwe anasa ombehwe na omobomo edo magu ebuo mu a ense enkrofo niema na sa ankoba saade a na ene okwan bia yenso ye befa so ne ye befa so
say atia ana cashew ejin hini pa wo my Ghana mo mfie miensani ya yema wo mo atia abano ebi won kwanta south wotimantem mo no miensani behwe faso a wo nya wo so nti oman ode ne ye ne na dabi ubenya so emfaso Adom TV kase eto so
ebirum bebre na omani nje ho bata ya gino se mi amagina amagino ba hu se faso so pa it is 2018 no because last 3 years no first year second year no aso ebenya aso ama hu say em say be boa me but this year mu manya cash na ti about 15 bags size 4 fatasa kotoko no size 4 size 5 no na 15 bags ska wompa maton atmanya ska me di ehwe memba omukota share no
Municipal Chief Executive MC Owon Kwanta South Bright Kwame Lenwa enso ene efutu ema mabununu
emfaso no bi se ene se emabum ene wonga wo ni ejuma wo ye wo Ghana no obenya bi aye na afi enbaye no nso esu a ase ye ti a ebetumi adane dia ebibi obronu efra no processing na afi enjuma no ebia ene ye hwe no afi no achi no etimi di bi akọ amonone ama yesika semunso atimi abegina yie ama wo man Ghana.
Chop our Methodist Church of Ghana no ye Most Reverend Paul Kwabena Boafo ode afutu na ema mbebuno no se esu anyame de adura mu onsa no adwuma bibie wo mu bia wotumi ye mane ye yie no mo na nadi na entumi mu awon modachi youth development program won mapa ho entoma na pani edin semi etuja
isi ye asore ma probomu no meko hu mrante ne mabawa bebre ewa asore no mu a bia won adwuma ye kura ho odin na nso wo som na wo som yie bebre wo mu a wo wo adoma chede bia wo ankasa mpo no mu nya hu ye enti enim se ye nam sa kwan yi so wo adwontuom wo se ye twamfanya drama e de a kire nkofo Nema bebre ebetumi aya enam so ebema ye hu sede onyame eboye ne ebetumi ada na di ebinum kra nam so ebenya sika e de ahwe wo mo ho ade ahwe wo ma busua.
Executive Director Edema National Theatre Emi Apia Frimpong ene TV atwetwe nkomo efa kwan a wo mo befa so identity ama mabunu yi e wo Methodist asori ene Ghana mabunu nina
ebe chia nkwala no youth no in the areas of drama, any dance, any music. Yabacha in 4 regions across the country. One matter this one is one watch to 4 regions. It's one more betcha baby a young co. Now Kualana Baho. Yes, say each region at least 2,000 children benefited from every region for our programming.
Ghana mampani adodankwa kufuado se mpanifo emoni enkoho biem risk premium tag ayede ama bibifo ewo bosia bomo no ya na emu eduru tinkebe ya mpanifo nsamo ani enhwehon mu biem na fe entimi mu abibraman ya yakobosia bo ewo amanka yemo.
To correct the devastation caused by the pandemic and also achieve the UN 2030 Sustainable Development Goals are coming up short. Finance and investment needs of developing countries have increased as COVID-19 has not only reversed years of progress, but has also revealed critical gaps in infrastructure in areas such as healthcare and digital connectivity.
osi sudia ese besia ya emene abibiman ene sedia enioma bo ehwi kwosoro no ede ensunsanso kese na eto abibiman esikasem ene na hoden eso onam so ede to EU enim eso bibia emra emetai abibiman achi na edwade enkoso.
We must deal together with tax dodging and illegitimate commercial transactions by multinationals, which account for 60% of the annual 88 billion United States dollars of illicit financial flows from the African continent. In this regard, the recent pledge from the G7 countries to exact a new global minimum tax rate of 15% on multinationals, regardless of where they are based, is a step in the right direction, even if the rate is low.
Electricity Company of Ghana was Santamante Muse Enchakura, or more Ebeshana private developer Bia, Wabajo Warmo, Asasi Aboso substation, a war Adwato, Kumasano, Ewasamrano, and Inidi, Adom Kase, Edeva.
Should anything happen, and the fact that there's been some development on the land, these are underground cables that would require some level of time for us to be able to repair in the event of any puncture. Activities such as this would also endanger the supply that we have within the enclave that we are talking about.
ECG4 ediatu edwase womu etwan afutu a resec for edebemo no mu agina so ede edenwura no akokot.
From the initial visit with RECSEC, we are giving some letting of things to do, and that is what we are following up. First and foremost, we are going ahead with our well, and then cordon off our property, and then we'll take step to from the directive of RECSEC to go to court and then claim our property.
Mamini no sona Adom TV Badwam kase no anopa memfa ensi ha na enne sebene hiti papa we hiti system no mo style bi bebre meme su na meme na esu na ma na ebe dey system na dry
aje
ampani wa inse ya bra kwa bra memo akwa aba no pay
ya majo su na ho ye
o nyame adom
ene 22nd mame kai kwasichum ene HR for no me try de na metimi gi advance se metimi agi advance eresi Priscilla Vodafone Anaman patcho record we to me eresi record to me eresi Priscilla Vodafone Anaman. She is the best decision I have ever taken after knowing Christ, and she has been a worthy partner, friend, counselor, critic, and motivator.
Okay.
She doesn't fault, loyal to a cause, and strong in all facets of life. She is the reason all the odds have been pulled down and the race is being won. She is the mother of my princess and the love of my life. Ajua Broni Papebi. My Ajua Afrakoma Welbeck. You deserve every commendation because you are just you and classy at all times. Happy 35th, sweetheart. I so do love you. From Ellis and myself, we say thanks for all the love and sacrifices. Please, kindly.
Over can work.
Mama, can you there?
What did you heard my say?
Please.
You're steady. I know your own person. It's one broken working cane.
Linda Poku or PricewaterhouseCoopers Diesel of Germany. Mrs. Ampedu.
Mrs. Welbeck.
And one Mrs. Ampedu. That Kofi Ampedu yere. Mrs. Ampedu.
Mrs. Welbeck.
Welbeck Kofi Ampedu. Ba me chawa no pay. Oh, Germany. De okura tiri. Hey, krata tintin pa ya chobra mi no nine. E je se nyadwuma ketwa.
Wo de aba no nine. Me de me se be 330. I'm so wow.
So happy birthday, Ajua Broni Papebi. It's from your husband, the director of Badwam.
Enti Linda nyame why? Nyame nyo kese. No nyo kese pa.
Yes.
Na so ayi
Anochi waba. Anochi waba. Eba anochi wa. Whichever way there was wa and a ba. So anochi waba. Happy birthday, Sonko Enko and Famao. Beautiful soul sister. Yajidi so nyambe kan na why you come so there. And the good thing is that anochi waba say utia eresi ene eye kan say afia mankwa tamaklo. Ona jiatum say enipa edu a da wakoma so. Oni omo ebeko choba ye we chi here. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, but the money brio. They acquire choba, you'll be a unity. They can biscuit, they could be a Dominican combat. If you ever got choba away at here, now let me say pay home. More moody dear who, more moody abetier, more moody mankin, more abunu, more perere and quine. Nina futufra. No, I don't know. I'm not sure about your my air cane, it's in it, more dear. On Shabu, was that not the idea about who by Danaso? Tiambo now bedrew her pebra. Now, I'm not sure about a birthday gift and why. Obey a come out, or not dear, you should pay. Yes. Oh, yeah, dear powers, I didn't know. I know dear Cabana Michel. Okay, and that's why I felt so. Medasi said, Nana Pen, I saw her Nadia. But can't tell my second supervisor, ever Juma Maya. Number trouble lesson knows nothing. Before I say, this week no be not the mood to remember. That we can be quite some demonstration me teaching. Oh, hi, Papa. Come on, my do it your best lesson. I did say, I said my hair came. Anybody say more? Aha, do all this. Oh no. Also they try to say Michael Jackson. And here you back to Daily Graphic media shots, you know. Dealing with global crisis, inspire new partnership. President Akufo-Addo urges EU and Ghana Malta committee to deepen ties. Ghana Standards Authority bill passed. Attorney General swears in new OSP board. And what's some and a Daily Graphic so a day about. If you remember me, you can avoid to make online. Okay. Can crunchy macho pepe me who ye the Daily Searchlight. Auditor General has violated the law. Occupy Ghana for Nekase on the Infonina ba. Anna, poverty is killing the media. Kojo Ponkroma. Experience is the best teacher in your Canada. Poverty is killing the media upon Kroma and I don't want to. But the Herald, Larry Dogbe, good morning. Kufuor's love shifts from Tremantin Mahama to Baumia, says he has become like a son to me and he's very loyal. And John Boadu challenger demands fairness ahead of MPP elections. Volta regional lands being grabbed by politicians and cronies. The Herald, the worker tells you the abandon. If you are online, me adomonline.com. Na adomonline.com ha declare your assets. Attorney General and the to OSP, Office of Special Prosecutor, board members name Ubia the Obia no Fabra no Yehuna Sana. What should you media say? And what some the worker say adomonline.com so ediaba. And I say ye should want to be a no year and yakuhu. Ewo Cape Coast ho asem so eno no audio so ebo adomonline.com no and it's a government enche or the automatic premise fuel pumps eno ebeba mawuli mpacho kasa mente ena wansam for months entertainment news no so nara Mali and so eni age ho Sagana star last min obesign no nti ho asem okwadomonline.com so a eno ewo ho ene ensam foforo ebimu na local news yes 179 men's gold customers ni bi omu afrim 179 wow obadomonline.com asansam ni nyina so ewo ha na John Jenapon so okwa de krola no de etwagu no a Ghana for super papa nya betesa hu se nipa na botai pa susunku a eno aze mi hu abrante bi otwam emerante ankwa mi hu o ma na mi wu e ma no mpodie woni obi ti se o ma hene no mu se na usu share kakra bi otimi epone hu bi ma na mema hu an wo kosu a kire no se nyanya me na beka obi akoma se se o man ye o ho a oba wuramu ana ntumi se spirit ni di nachi wo yi ma meme aha wan hia bi sa mema no me de bia me suma mema no ma no de eje se bia wokoro no ho ana bibia ti sa but sometimes em se de nyame de no mu ye no no bu a wo hia na wo kan wasam kakra bia na atwa na koma so wo ama kakra eno wo ho na mema no de
intense
Baka
obeka sakwa ba so woka mema no de intense obe kwan
na wa mu cameraman ya no oba ho kra be ja mu
system no mu masika ni nsu mu masika ni nsu na de tokra ye din udi dwa se de boso me nu ba bia be se di dwa bi eye ni na sai
mo wo no so mo nto mo ase because me toko share create me no afi de so tia na eti
e beti mo ba wo no so de no kwabena no so hu hia o
mo wo no mo so
esa o te so esa o hwe ho no wa
wo didi dodo
enye didi na so no e wo so didi
ma bi o mo besra me over the weekend hey o mo nyima ni bo
o de acha okura
ko abasa o fase hey
o so mo ani da ho wo ye ni na asa o to bibia na asa nti se asa yentimi enye dia ho no mo o ba wa cha 2 days because system no
o tinacha you know Mr. Frank Asempani you see besra me me no that day na fe me timi nkan but na fe me o bibia you okay na fe me yire mo say me di bibi be show mo no matimi apia free wa ko ano mo so relax ma me show kaka nto ase ma me say hey na de manya ba
wanya ho chene o de acha okra na yeah can I say myjoyonline.com thousands stranded as flood waters block Takrade Agona Takwa highway ho asem myjoyonline.com so oba hono mo a eno so ewo ahanumo eseya MPP communicators have failed to communicate party's achievement to the public. No, na dey say ya yehu e dey na so mbeka
o dey say miamia ne nyoma bibiri wo hono ma omaya ati say mesi me ka de bia say sa suku na ba bia me chade no say aba for Peters ama say no omo AC suku down for the art and entertainment industries that a TV project very huge one and omo nim kese pa. Apart from that, no do any church one. They have a huge story, a school building be one man. They've done a lot. Oba a Kumasi Krana, a quine be one man. The meaning omoya, or actually, yeah.
La, why you see so more year.
So, okay. And then Ebiana and Yenny so. Ebiana said the AC corner na ompe. But won't me because I buy better. Oh,
yeah, the omo yebi. But we are sinner, Kabana Yatua Yeti. O baby, beer. Nanso says he can't Kabana able.
That's the danger.
So what I say.
If you're messing, Mamma Western region in Kisiana diet and Nadmo, Western region. In Suya and and whole skills or Takrad in Miami. Yabuso Abdul Ghani Mohammed Macha Pomti saying, good. Good. Jamia do bibia boko. Ebasiana Nadmo for MC Masuna Aish na money na break akra. The edi kai sa Suya atweni miamia hodoa eyiri no. Oh yeah, Nadmo Jumane. Is this the first time our experience will be or Takradiana?
First of all, medicine medi in Chiama. I shall phone it for Minara. Social office now, there was a lot of flooding issue of Takradi and then Mia Ewaha and it was the original, including baby to Samara Boy in 2019. Our class submerged, but I found a quanta stretch issue. She said that is the second time I flooded in 2020 and 2022. That's the second time I flooded to level. In fact, you have fixed them because the flat front area you create ECMA. Now ECMA no a low land, a low above the sea level. And see what it means is that instead of more about definitely a bit me at Fakofo. Now community be a friend of I do not you should be to you should be for community no. And see Yamiadoma ECMA for by Skebia Munya no. Your mom flat phone areas, you know, almost 6 years. So currently, I want nature. your baby share from the choice month. And also you fix it. And you were baby to say white diamonds. White diamonds, you know, a new site called Takrade Polia. I want to say you fix it. But there's a few problems because last Wednesday now I told you know a year for and see and then Yama Ekuma Municipal Assembly no Aswantima more putting measures in place to make sure say I'm fixing that problem so that problem including flood no Ebekofum Mattress Circle. Now, since a new construction of the market, you know, ama share fog of no, asa na so abre from kakra.
Okay.
This church here, since I'm a driver, I'm in so I may call upon one of you. I could share what is happening because it's only I don't want to. Because it's only petty. Sorry, it's only petty. And see, you can say a sample of you. Because now, with the help of Ghana Fire Service, we get to be a lot of rescue man.
Okay, so I bring it to know. So far, Sabi, apart from a year in Yapadibia, a hoba cochono, actually nipa be actually on Kwana.
For now, they insist will be actually on Kwana.
Okay, now, one also ensure Amo Shebra in terms of Bia Muya Mojima, baby or Motino, and then found quickly.
Yeah, including Ghana Police Service, station viewer, and also Nshoko Mupa, the Ghana Police Service for among someone or mobile me. What we are doing this morning is and into the year who be Marco say, what is the situation? Among Hokano, your Yanzuna, a coordinator so now Omotiki, your friend saying, data, oh, your data, Nana. You be home to my man now. I solve a problem.
I see. Major Mwakoye Juma. Now, we mu hono. You need the chair back near what my baby saw and send back community. But Edamase for a year monamun too quickly in response to a year in Sua, in animal one water credit important metro. Mohammed, thank you so much for your time. Rebecca said, I'm admitting. So not Mupenyin Power Western Region what is and then didn't come. We brought back to studio quickly now and somehow do I go so I can was some young concrete and call line affair and wrap up my the publisher say enough of the disrespect. Babin tells ministers, this is the Ghanaian publisher, Chronicle, so say judges mad over ex-Russia attacks and then Russia-Ukraine war is having a toll on developing countries. President Naka say high cost of insecticides, farmers cutting down cocoa trees for rubber. Daily Guide, Nana requests support for Africa. MPP vetting results out and MPs refund double salaries. And what's my Kempong announces Qatar 2022 package. And Mekache Ghana for Bezamko Qatar. Unko marriage certificate. O de kona koye eyi hona koye eyi so. Bo hunu wakansi se muna play na ode babak no. O waka krum ho 7 years. Na fake unuan mu de o maba. Unim se osisi mu ye ode. Unim se ontimi sha o so. Unim say o persist o no be koji o wani a legitimately a sa na ko ne hihye o nyame na be hihye o de fa scrat an en koye say o ni receive ko that tent ba gum we ndamfo da bi o mo nti ase o ya so brachi a enya ha ya chiwa e be ka say kwamna santi wo fa ase ni nua ba na yere wo fa na chi ba na eni buzi a entini e be release you know ko na ko kire wa chiwo kata so be nya kwanya de abafia
ahwa na etie wo
the new crusading guide. Occupy Ghana takes on Auditor General again, accuses AG of deliberate delay, demand more answers. BCA bans Ghana over fraudulent dealings, and Akufo-Addo urges global community help Africa recover from impact of COVID-19, Russia-Ukraine war.
Me fancy hey. Nah.
Yeah, na catch ampedu. Yeah, na catch na chwa biem.
Oh, anyampedu lender.
I said na oba de udi be mechi. Sa de na mempe wo no.
na birthday so for
ba ni be man timi nyina say odi nachi even though be timi ye de be ma ye ni bi no amana trample in sometimes but bibia da no gitum na hu say me am no wa hai be ma bia oni be hye bia no odi nachi so we enye we a anka woni ho say enye we ana onyame hu omobo na otwe me de na anka woni ho
na make we dey say we dey wo kan dey emfa obi birthday oba birthday na mpedui
na we chinyo be no gitum say magia tum na we yakọ enim no eh e say beji de mamo kasa o hey
Pabna birthday betimi age aboso ana ya nwu mo birthday ite na beji aboso
edu le koso
ite na Linda birthday nti nyame ehira one anochewa ba jase wa nyame ehira mu na na obi DJ Musu kra di biba yo afamani so
DJ Musu the highest paid DJ in Ghana
eda also ochiame happy birthday nko Emma Mr. Kwesi Bando adodo na friend leading blast man owo boase nti we ye DJ Musu ochiame ene wish you Mr. Bando happy birthday nti nyame ehira na onye okese kusi se obeye kese pa ti jufo nyina nyame ehira mu nyina bako mayenkwai Dedu Sony Agudimo ensem Professor Ike Wallace etwaso
Abusia me di the Reverend Kwame na Aida me gidi say ye dwumedi na wani jiho ye videos ye talk shows ni dwumedi na de hia me pa ne se na be ya wasabaka ye dwumedi no 24/7 wo hu bell no wo de punch so sa bell no punch so biu na sa punch so biu o punch so 24/7 dwumedi na Eshasia Kikro na Wansaka and follow us and share the page for commenting na so to no nyame shira
akwaba kesi be ba Adom TV so Adom TV so be dwendwumadi so dia wo kan si ho sempa esa kana no pan so ja medin di Enoch Kwesi Wolanyo Wallace agudie catch back up the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports the Al Regina Wallace the nation's presenter and Messi Kunya Econo Quantum Coordinates Maudo and Sakanano Penso ewa Ghana gudim ejao Channel Smam Senyuma Kumi and San Anabom Skagwete Menano Pay Yeden common eba I've always told you that betting is better than Sakawa open bet there a 1x bet Omoten da se busunya diskako ko bi na ejao anase japadie bi se e asase anase ka obetia tabiri akoton na odi na begu so utwa ne befu ana din befu bet hinta no Omoten da se osabetia kan 1x bet so open bet there manenya 1x bet remum bet with money that you can afford to lose sika se benyado edutia light bill edutia hospital bill edutia ntusududu no yemfa ntwa bet nya sade oso betia sanche ne mo open bet there manenya 1x bet omo na etechira abo medicine shares so kwetwen se jao Jeffas Health Limited e de Jeffas edu itahwe ana ebo echidom infection bi an sa kan bi modenda we ya brand na say we ya buy one set me kan bi betua sa boa modenda say herbal shops awodo nyamu odo ani betua sa kire say syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis white fever na so di po na chiwa Jeffas ene do ba kwa ho danse wa so dem amanfo na no ada si only Jeffas can save modenda so betua kan bi betua boa e ma niama atoto yi e dia ma Sedimo gel and roll-on makacho that said the ultimate pain relieving gel modenda odo ani kire ahya ma share so no ma betua kan bi na face tema so enye na ho kra gel yi say sisi dwonku we dem ba bibia tia odie bia on set make product bia e betia boa ama pomodon sem etia to ye obetia friend pin for 0208986731 na on Sedimo gel and roll-on yentwetwe komo yenhwemwa ama niema 2022 ye enfoma pomodon sem we mu any sponsors ne tutu ne twetwe twa mo tachira aboa emena no penso den common etia ba a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins from very first step we shall say e dey fi wafu B under 17 the twinkle little stars of Ghana and na the semi final clashes ne twen sapim so Nigeria and the kan ball the first game wo mo chila Cote d'Ivoire for na Ivory Coast etwa me couple polemiensa wo mo te kan ba ko Ghana 8 sad na Kinsi 20 in time so outimi sampa ayio Ghana trans Emma Burkina Faso for wo mo ton chichinga okwan ho wo mu krom no wo mo twa Ghana ka ba ko a yentimi ante kan ewumedia eno so etudwa ewo under 17 wafu B jumedia eba so ewo Cape Coast Sports Stadium.
And problems for Traore. Good dummy. Good vision to shoot from Apia. Good through ball, and here Abubakar Kamara fouled by Collins Ajiman. Penalty. No questions about the call. The Ghanaian captain going straight into his marker. Penalty expertly converted by Osman Kamara for the first and only goal of the match for the Burkina Faso side. 1-0 up. Make no mistake with this penalty, handing Burkina Faso the precious win.
And Ness and EBP, no, third and fourth place game, and Yamia Dona Bibia Mitrim, and Yensu, and a Humnia Hamlet between sent to a Cape Coast Sports Stadium, dear, a Yawada, and a Desakins case in between Sampem. So Ghana, National, the 17th in the Beton, said their fella Cote d'Ivoire for now, Omashisia Kanafi, final game, Nakasa, the grand finale in a Fiada, and I'm paying for ABC Sokoso, Nigeria, Alata, Mayo, and Matiano, and a Burkina Faso for, and so ebit me at 10 times into way, a Wafu B, a Ghana GCS, no, Senanyama, Esia Koso Fano, you train me, HDMO, I was Sunyani. Division 1 airside from the Instrataman FC Football Club. Also at me as I qualify for the next season on the Premier League against Keseno. Then Ra Omoche Tamale City 4 HM 2-1. Now Resson against the Sequoia Tamale City 4 elbow boni na by Instrataman for HL Sampa one more dom and Mamma support no any Chitano 18 Bebois and Manema Tio Kuyedemom Ewo Air Across Post in ways 1 playoff against Kesia and Ra and also 20 PM Sergio Manuchu Ewo Amane Bono and Twaso.
Etipa omo boy e division 1 league nim zone 1 in T and a GFA entempa na so omo twere nkrata ma wo mo se a playoff akensi kese ne bepa so e won krampopuni mantemu ha agupa man so enra abrewa yi poma kwan mu akensi kese yi atudwa enso atreman ene Tamale City na nya agrokura no mani abre a ne ye pe baako ma beka Ghana Premier League no e fa edikan na na Prantia ne tiade Samuel Ofori we see a kind of man so atreman what to atene di kan Tamale City for and super job omo home ne so a omo 3 ye eno omo nya penalty Abranche Bismakasari ko gina ball na chi no won fa nya akwadro what can do my own. Area can say in our barrier. I was medu chrono. Yes, I am running TNT. Yet the extra time need the Pimswa. Near Peba Quapa Janensa. In so Atrema for 3 year BM and a branch Charles Wusu. Unya Pobo 18-year box in nature war. Wopajano. That name. Inti sabre die inso atreman omo na GFA ko na peja wo mo nsa se zone 1 no season ya besimu no Ghana Premier League no omo besi akan wo mu trene ya na odi inso atreman fo anim Boniface Aipa.
What we did was that before the game, we planned that we will play 3 top, and those 3 players are players who are very prolific. They are goal scorers. They know how to get goals. Yes, and so if they play and they are able to get it, the 2 goals or so in the first half, we'll pull one of them out and bring one of our ball holder. Let me use that word. A player who can hold the ball, he can tackle, he can play, so that we will keep their, especially their right back, who is a very good crosser of the ball. We'll keep him at bay. But the equalizer came, and then I think it toned the players down. But I urge them on that they should just relax, keep the ball, and we'll finish the first half. Then we'll strategize.
Now, branch Samuel Ofori and now to Atna. International says season a berry, wash at 21 goals. What's in any ajipa? In a mum, in Swatre, and a man for more Patemuano, on Matao Machi. Na Ghana League Gomu Komunu, on my young dear, no much Tremudin, Wabakosem woman.
I'm looking forward to play everybody because I've been training with all these teams for so many times, and one of 2
Nti instrataman for the latest club am qualified from Division 1 of the money HM Ghana Premier League nim no. The 14 air buses were supporters in Kwa and the better machinti 2 teams and Ghana Premier League nim no. Womo edio money 8 times achieve my can support party from the lower division side no. Na omukitabi. Na no dan so emra eye kutukuman for so qualify edio money 10 achieve money tema youth no. Omse the 18 buses and the fee air achimo daton ebe pie motema e better we team na chi ebo ma nema etia kwinti. Sa team CD ye can support dia omugina na so Temala City support no so eya na emu edene de bato hwese na Mexico so de no a nsotamanfo ekomachi ede honum mene okasa de teams miensa ma qualify no nsotamanfo qualify from zone 1 and afi Samatex Football Club from zone 2 and afi Kutukuru as for so etia qualify from zone 3 Eastern region and wona next season ebe home e Ghana Premier League nim na ye de ani sa kire mu bio no Kutukuru as for womo ebankrola owner and afi founder the dean and Lenford Asamoah Boadu osa edoball as the Eastern Regional Football Association chairman wodne nkomo kakra twen sa tudwa efa esena omoboka na omde nibi kire mu ewo air Premier League akenzi kese mu ogidie pass enija aba no ombetwan sa to so sa to this stage no boka ba saying what estimate here
it will be about it is scheduled about 18 billion. 18
billion. Now from which stage? From time I'm call campaign or Bunsuno.
Yeah.
Ebe pim se mo qualify na.
Yeah.
18 billion.
Yes.
Yeah, 18 billion ke beti to premier na.
Oh yeah, but when why already so better. Obeton there. Okay. And issue they say you start with player recruitment, coaches, you start with a lot of things. And then I just say, do stage be there. I'll say a qualifier. You have to even spend beyond your budget. Because last year, your strategy business plan, I can't just say a Tobas if you really want to. Until you launch your bus last year.
Yeah.
Then I can't remember say your kits, you broke your kits deal, we spent about $44,000.
To qualify for Premier, Obe augmented team with some experienced players via Nase.
Of course. Every team. That's a Manchester United crowd Toby, Chelsea Toby, Man City Toby. A normal procedure.
To Musumba Cameroon, ne, or that can descend a Kotokomo, any house moyen.
How many players there? A foreigners work House of Oak. Say you do that level. No? We are only going to concentrate on Ghanaians.
Oh, okay.
For now. So be balanced. You bet me afford do they are fine.
From time away team the this time what on place?
What on kakra?
So I best in the history of the club.
But talk kakra, but I don't want to mention the figure.
Oh, okay.
But Adiabakwa
what on more than 20 players?
Oh, both locally and international.
Football Association chairman and I feel so Kutuku Royal Samoa if you achimodano Nedia or qualify for the premiership no. Na Ghana ha no your infrastructure deficit ka be BC kan e wo ha na esi mo edin pa ban so nyeska or the CCC Astro F no so miti FIFA ne CAF standards na yentimi emfancy kan ti kopie mu e wo achimodan park a ese omutimi hwe na omusesi ne timi emiti club licensing regulation asa na mepam no omatimi esi o makensi honum Rural Lenford Bodu Asamoah esa de mu chichemu e bae.
Oh, yeah, we're 5 years development plan you drawn the last 2 years. They don't need this one. You do Premier League. Until you bet 3 years now, can so.
In terms of infrastructure, Achimoda could grow as Mobi.
Yeah, will be okay. As we speak, crab lances are approved. I'm approving the ball, but
for Division 1. I can't say I'm approving the Premier.
Of course. But we need to improve the state of infrastructure. But to be honest, we need to get the stands. We need to improve the dressing rooms. We need to work on the inner perimeter. We need to ensure the grass is always green. We need to ensure the sanitary area here correct. We need to have a place. We need to say about Premier League, a lot of media. Remember, how much we have access to internet and since you talk around, how much we are safe. We need to do a lot of work. You didn't go paper so. ye be implement ye efi this week ya de ko
me dwen ho no mo be ne sen
sir obia no okoto ade ya also o hwe se o Valentine's and o akoto inti no ya prepare you to be so okay pija
so within the period now ma qualify anytime Premier League best start e Ghana ha mo be bo mo first time no mo be bo man kasa magoma so
ye be bo wa chimoda
bo wa chimoda
new for year no be any go start here yes baby
nti achim kutoku Royals Football Club anate o kan say Lemford Bodua Samwa Eastern Regional Football Association chairman wodene common 18 and tudwa no yesa to aso bisa pa say nei adwumadi a odine Dawson or Eastern Regional Football Association chairman afi on the businesses Spain UK US and afi so Germany and afi so miamia wodo no bebre eno pon kan executive council members on and afi so kwan na sentem board and pen 40 years ke betia bo ma league na autonomous no so o kan obi amohwaboa ema niam etiansa koi anyebia no wakwa se GNTC boss a ono a send watchman GPR24 o share na face rest na ma ese koso a wosan ton kuku anopa enso e wotema station san hyehyɛ yina no obetimi aginam e de anadwuma na who a businessman in your private life who a RFA chairman for Eastern Region bossa one of the national team management committee so na ene o club also asaba premier adwuma no be so ama ho
enso mami adwuma ni na your delegation you have to do supervisory role. So what I say? Some are going to be Nimayo. All ministers baby, there's all supervisor be a
ne papa mun utimi ne papa mun
say a man be a wo wi ase bia ne o man penny. It is a south structure no why your countries be a bibia akoye. Ghana so akoye. Baby also akoye. I know they mean to be nkum.
Until Lemford Bodua Samwa and Akutokuru as omo achimoda ne dia amabe Premier League no ejina we so dia amakwaba e dia ama Ghana Premier League nyamia doma na season obeti venues no say achimoda AS Park no oman the stadium amanfo ebetin yakọ Transstance mu na afi omo dia kensi no ehun sunsuaso nyina etia saba yemiri tu mesrebo kwa no local organizing committee chairman de ema dwumadi friend say 2023 African Games Ghana ene ya jesi yesere so Dr. Kokufu Suasai na wen century ne kwa buchire baya ene wona age committee ehwaboa ema niama etia sakwenura wom ne nkomo kakra tia senja efa nkitahudi a womudi ede aboa ema sa dwumadi a Ghana ya kan tamadi nsie tu pia fajansi betimi ahwa ma na ba so kruma no niama se ne sitie ewo
Nema dana kwa pepepe His Excellency na Adom Akufo-Addo wa boy anuba na wa demonstrating so enti one mind they needed support the minister honorable Yusuf ononso otaye chidenene the sese nyina ye contractors nso gu adwuma so na abrewa ayipuma so okwan mu enti de say ye de ma omu bia ye de ma omu ye wa reshem say betime meet timelines no nyame ya adoma
nso ye tototo na say omu complain say ham
the last time I call side visit say e ka ho de na so aha na Africa ana Ghana ha na say nso to ayen adwuma ne ade ukwa brochira so no tokra ye adwuma enti because of your timelines no omgusu ye adwuma Ghana fo nya renhyemu say the first time ayenya kwan akwanya say be host African Games what shall say 1965 57 years in me sure say na mo amwa bebre ye wo mo nyame adom wa mayen kwan bibia e wo wiase bia wo ne hyehye afi na edu Ghana fo so the challenge say nya COVID and the economy the problems and all that but like Senator Brofun can when the going gets tough the tough gets going see your Irishem a games are for the whole Ghana. And today, be the American say, my and for politics, my games, you Yen say a Ghana and Yenya Sakonye, the Yen Ghana for Senator Dachi, a Chilima Cassette, Tama, ye host to Ghana, no, ye host to African Games or Ghana, no, Meno, ye from Woody, and my games in Basso, FFF.
The local organizing committee chairman, Tibrekese, Dr. Kokufu Suasai, Siabuchin, Suto Crass, no crack to a mouth of film. Ede kwadwuma hwe starches wa buchi ne starches wa hana enya dia eyepe e wose na nemasi consultant esrema eya mo ya so nkwadidi one expert madama womo ane techri bo medicine shares so kwet message out ye ka bet dia na womo ene dim akwetene pa modern da so de hu bagim na entasima wo bet echi ne se utwa ne befu a ana ogini befu sanso na Jeffas Health Limited ede Jeffas edu tetahwe no enso ebo echidom na fe Sedimo gel and roll on the ultimate pain relieving gel bo modern da akwa shaman me market and sabe ka bitema so enye na hokra obetia friend 020 08986731 na on a steady more gel and roll on phone paying for yen twen komo yen hwɛ mo ema niema 2022 yi enfama we mu neda and e kan muti fam ho ema ombom sikadwetire me na no penso ye dia wo kensi hun sempa esaka etimejao within the Enoch Kwesi Wolanyo Wallace agudie catch back up the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports the Alderejna Wallace and I'm generally of course evidence based presentation it message out me so so die na hwese na city in terms of entertainment die but ma kuchi nsem no frotoma and obesane sanemu na wayi nkomo no e de aba koso am afidie no enda Adom TV so she no so mame say Dr. Collins Edu Bempa Brubi nso ne e oyere vida ne birthday fantastic birthday morning enko ba bia mo bia ana afi afiasika ba bia nso bia obi afidie na hwese adwumede no ade entene ni ma na jiu 2 e wasane dem AC course no the act of being a good guest is to now to say goodbye.
So I should be say your thing. You be here one say, subscribe, share, like it, na comment. Na videos be brain be grow. So be here for François and show. Obe unu se pa Adom TV, Adom FM. Ya wode mama. Me da say. Good morning. Akwaba Sonkoza ba who's a page Mezido is in Mami Boatima the Fantido President for the Brothers and Sisters Association. Now say me you reason come am. Babu fun free baby na me fan kesi baby ati raba. Na yenya nte oi de wiki mi na room obi orokwa around sure there. Oyaza National Cathedral no National Cathedral na nkomo bebre firi ho aba no controversial National Cathedral no waka kwaye fundraising over USA na abrochime mu honom no na nchiremu reba ne de oyaza wo frɛ Sonny Badu da ombra mbe perform na according to sources no what you call 50,000 50,000 sika no mu yedu papa $50,000 US. Na iyi na Sonny Badu quickly into no say shares are other metria or yeah abrente maybe offer the Cecil Kobana na obechiro there or ya sure pa there one ma wo handles on the Badu e wo UK no wo ba alert no ma wa ba clear air no because them 50,000 some na work doko to for 5 minutes 15 seconds no abra wo lunch National Cathedral no USA no ono hu de o ya same bi o se there so ne Badu quickly no about respond na brother wonder the one was say hey wow thanks for letting me. I was not given a dime, not even a seat for me and my team. We stood outside into no Sonny Badu na ozi inchoma but onya no kwar that woman $50,000 US. I say wow che this kind of crampo no oso man papa onyaza oji the miskano in any form na mpo no onye ni team kwekodru honom no gwa kra wo fro na gwa po wa mo woni bi ma wantena do mpo ma ogina ban oh no almost of paying gina ban well National Cathedral Secretariat for no so what about be chimo so was one release aba za won so be kan there onyaza one Sonny Badu $50,000 US. Onyaza owo baby are there wo kwekoye fundraising Washington DC no wo ko twa da misika ne ma Sonny Badu nti no Ghana foi nyipa no oje no the oje and the oma omumienu ni nyina there was no transaction be allowed to them ti no woma ye move on woma ye move on na you forget na in there akoye Wednesday na ncha wan so wonyim there odru Wednesday is aye bomos na ye crash on obi oye super o krom hade na osan oye besia into no ane pay moto mredal no onkonko da Miss V ane pay mama crash on the lovely and beautiful Miss V. Na Miss V is man kasa no oye Vera Hamino peda Hamino peda pocho won fancham pa minya banku bi enzi na say yerohwe ye music industry mu Miss Afuna kasa wondos to ze na so no eya wo badam na wotetoto so no Rabe 10 years ni ye ka last women standing in the game ye beka dem Miss V is one of them na the style of music kra no the style of music and as so bi oyozika hono
onyasem kakraba back to back one man albums 4 already. Fifth one no ababo tuwa. Na fifth album no watunizin 1030 na 1030 no na situation in there or celebrate 10 years in the music industry, 30 years of age. Into 30 years no oza basa sido nyakopon awo no ebodru da mumpempendri na wasan we celebrate 10 years in the music industry. Into no Miss V album Wabout 1030. Now album no some of the people are we feature them album you do album no about I feel album no October asmo me dan ye a private listening in some hadrim no na abutal memo bu fu via na trankakra into no one ma we feature one album no be dunye Tiwa Savage wodo Bella Shemuda Yemi Alade Stonebwoy Kofi Kenata Kwesi Ata na Tanzanian superstar na wafreno Harmonize no the munko free nyinara no Miss V watun sa from one now onye no ayanyom wo them album no don to 1030 some beautiful songs be power do ekuru bi onyim Yemi Alade no we can't wait that the minimum ni nyinara no oba drop amahen ema yetum na ya enjoy no ntane pay baby oro obi a one can channel dey celebrate no sonko owo awon stepedo yesterday you acknowledge no contribution to Ghana. Na onkodo na onye na in the midst of ye celebrating no Miss V we make some statements be though yazana you feel there on your successful also started obi po kan akado irabe or dress the gospel singing Ghana for your so o may say Miss V
women, people who are in the entertainment industry who you expect to give you certain advice and then they tell you you're not going to succeed in the industry because you look like a gospel musician. Exactly. And I'm sitting here and my mentor is like Beyonce. And she is decent to the bone. So what are you saying to me, right? So yeah, it's been very interesting to hear people's views on how I should be. But I know that the reason why I have such a respectable brand and the reason why corporate bodies will sit down and the first name, female name they want to work with is me, is because I have stuck to being me. And so I'm not going to let that down for anything in the world. Yeah.
Oh, Aze. Why I'm so working on my son. Irabe address the gospel artista. Anyways, you fancy way I Miss V was so address day, but undress the gospel artists. Me you want in into no Miss V and I pay my salute to sonko. Abu ejuma mo man Ghana mutu chaw mo style be na me free honum quickly na me besen nkashe and some fufuru na Kwame Eugene Eugene Shema sa Ghana had the most beefed artista oyo no Kwame obi asola na wafa na aboano obi aso no fa na eme na aboano no kokapra o Sunday ono Kwame no oye big pa wa Ghana hade ya say beef na paza ebe hits into no Kwame Eugene what brother back we do masem.
If you go to Ghana
this is one of those situations
and you go to Ghana and I'm one artist almost not everyone have picked their beef with.
Why?
I think because I'm everywhere. If you need bars, it's me. If you need bars, I like 1 week attention for everybody to get involved with the conversation. Attack Kwame, because they know I'm gonna reply you.
Oh, okay. Come back.
Yeah, they attack Kwame. So recently, my management go like, I told them, I'm changed. Like, I don't mind anyone anymore.
Until they tweet tomorrow.
Yeah, they go on air and go and talk about me, and when I have my chance to explain myself too. Yeah, but what I don't do is to waste time in the studio to insult another person. I think it's a waste of time.
Okay, so you think making a diss record is a waste?
No, I don't make a diss record unless.
What would you rather do?
I'll make a hit song.
I said to 2 weeks acquired assets and that Kwame Eugene I was at to do I'm a hair no bro. You'll be doing the most. ma fe ododo ta de pay just okoko ma Kwame Eugene na aze brother man me face high fans ni chire man asamla na kan wa na ye big no wa na eto into no brother sia wo ho na ma me free Kwame Eugene nsam na menunzi abrantie baby no ho nkomo na ebeke ya MTN hits maker last one wo wie na me care pa there was a performance na obia fa charger ekita obia fa charger ekita na wana na or perform last mid na boy no oye too dope boy no ye good mo brodo hey last mid isn't again Obaye nkofu bebre one favorite wa bra call MTN hitmaker do na osano bono ho modna na brentebe owini akensi no ozeka hono na yehundo ya ze onye Mr. Drew no onye wona ma oye yenyom o new song bi o out Friday night enyom no enyom no huge enyom no oye big papa be hu there lot of trends awa ba nyum no de nan baby bebre na aze now so no to that medan menyo ken no ahose pe extra worry a bb extra dama one live band bi na wo bono dama enwum bi na aze na wo ye wo honom no menyo age ho basa maka cho de odu Saturday anadwu bia at 8 p.m. or so there share one ho asasa inte no last made abrantie ba no kopuedo wo honom kwekoye performance bi wo honom a mepede e share kakra inte no ma ye share last made wo ahose pe extra do
Sembo Kessie Enshia last minute. Hey, ooh, charger. Ooh, yeah, yeah. When you're looking at me, please don't stop. I'm a demon that you need ASAP. I'ma give you what you need full stop. Oh yeah, that's so we can wrap up. Ooh, stare at me, don't. And I'ma wanna give you full pressure. Every minute you make them keep your shine. Everybody wanna be my side. Hey, sorry, please leave my side, man. Phone don't stop ringing in. All my friends are begging in. Money calling my phone like I'm banking. No be joke, I mean every making everything possibly got my swag on. And it's a good day, all night, all day. And don't try me start tin. It's a Friday night, when we drop in this party, people got your eyes all on me. Stepping at the yard, oh, like everybody's watching movie. Looking fresh and pretty, and people got your eyes all on me. Stepping at the yard, oh, and then it's a Friday night, when we drop in this party, people got your eyes all on me. Stepping at the yard, oh, like everybody's watching movie. Looking fresh and cutie. People got your eyes on me. Listen. So my swag don't need no person. I don't need no person. I don't need no rough. So please, hey, move. I'm looking fresh. Come my stacks on deck. I'm a fashionista. Come my Casablanca t-shirt. Phone don't stop ringing in. All my friends are banging in. Money calling my phone like I'm making king. It no be joke. I mean every making everything possibly got my swag on pink. And it's a good day. All night, all day. And don't try me starting one night. It's a Friday night. When we drop in this party, people got their eyes on me. Stepping at the yard, like everybody's watching movie. Looking fresh.
Okay, Friday night by Last Made. And Mama, I enjoy kakwana. You money come baby ana essay. And you money do papa. Tino abrantia bano. Umayam bonjino do. Aye, not your pon the chawa, them one comparison be no wonder no memo found for her. There be one son monyo konum. Aye, upon the chodam comparison no patapa, wa one and one. Sisi ye jana mbwa ye jay. Now, baby ma medri Maminye happy birthday wishes to be. Now, in there a very special day or Sunday, minim pa be Biena na day basebia we very special pa and nyameze afekor aka hona afe home na more some sweet words bi wa hade nda no memba ye o happy birthday nyame nshiro debi merbakan Merabakan obinen sama watcho osemankan kan amani sweet wife. Into no Welbeck Kofi Ampedu a producer director for Badwam show ni na morning show ni na no osinanando. Na and they pay a no wife the birthday ni sweet wife the birthday into no wapen down bibi kakra say mami kankanman into no Madam Linda Opoku of Price Waterhouse Coopers, Düsseldorf, Germany, and the pay Serishama, who couldn't say, man can eat more, Tomato Bass Nama can. Or say, she's the best decision I have ever taken after knowing Christ. But your boys, no one for pen. I won't take notes. She's the best decision I have ever taken after knowing Christ. And she has been a worthy partner, friend, counselor, critic and motivator. She doesn't pretend, and she's humble to a fault, loyal to a cause, and strong in all facets of life. She is the reason all the odds have been put down and the race is being won. She is the mother of my princess and the love of my life. Adwa Broni Pepebi, my Adwa Afrakoma Welbeck. You deserve every commendation because you are just you and classy at all times. Happy 35th birthday, sweetheart. I so do love you. From Elise and I, we say thanks for all the love and sacrifices. It's this is the first thing I saw. Na free me director Honom Welbeck Kofi Ampedu also the young wishing a wife Linda Opoku of Price Waterhouse Coopers or Düsseldorf, Germany. Abonten so mommy happy birthday. So nko yen Canada ya kanamo Sunday who could show no sinando atasa. Into no happy birthday. Sonko onko mo baby biare wo bia no be sure there zamakin can say wutir my o doko na yen mo bi fo ho ai na Mauli when before that bay Mauli that bay what your letter okay now my son me free honum na mama happy birthday another special happy birthday sonko so onko ma anoche waba Ajwa Sewa. What? Baby girl, happy birthday. You free team Badwam Honum and Orbo Honum Sonko. Badwam team Nina was the main control that we appreciate so. Sonko cry what I was say for Zaye was show the dream in I know appreciate so. I am kofa any yen war and as I my hand in I don't know. You so papa and Tane pay. Sandra Capo say thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. Yami insure bebre. I'm not sure about your party no so. Aye. Me invite on coffee and I'm changing damage. Motum na my friend from coffee bebre. But I'm on happy birthday. I'm not sure about I just say one pocho or chema on pay breakfast baskets. No, there be me face baby and beefy had day one year the momo famano. Now, mama happy birthday so also nkoma Mrs. Jane Quay. Mrs. Jane Quay. So message you can wear. God bless your new age and keep you sweet and blessed as you age gracefully. If Mata Krental Aqua Honum was a happy birthday Uncle Mao, Mrs. Jane Quay. Mameno the age open the age champagne mhune picture no. Oh, she's so sweet. No way I feel papa. Inte no most sorry ma quickly no. Minyon chair Stone boy never boy no. Oh, sana putuno. On another words no man papa. Oh yes. Putuno. Eh, abo free. Otonyom papa. Junior Stone boy. One fan breme. Nizini Janam. Satakla. Didn't know if you where the na pamumbo. Where now? Where the na mumbo? Into no bra. Ombatonyum Ramor Sordo is in the Amami Watama, the president for the Brothers and Sisters Association. One more Bosoma sitting in Anya, I mean, sure, Obibiara Bibri, Masordo.
No. No. If you're gonna realize, that's me, yes. I'm me. I wanna react to me. React to me. React
Abusia, me dean the Reverend Kwame Aida. Me gidi say, you do me dinina when it your videos here, talk shows need to make dinina. Let the hear me partners send a bay hour sabake to me 24/7. One bell, what their punches on. Aha, Sabel, punches up, our punches up, punches of you. That's some punches of you. O punches who are 24/7 to make dinina. A shasia, kikro, now on Saka, and follow us and share the page. For commenting now, so to when I miss you.
Yada say, yasamu akwa baby me Adom TV Badwam na ohye no. Mami boat yada say, Sandra Kaponso yada say. Dear do son yaba be di nkomo nsroma. Heba clinic for aje won mo dwada dan tino, wo se edi nkomo hye se de apomuden emu nsam no etie. Na mami na boafo ayi ase. St. Andrew Senior High School Obatan a wo hye mo pe school pa edo ba akwa. Eye St. Andrew Senior High School ho ena wo so do ba no ekọ ye wo boarding ye wo den so e wo hontim fa ho ene ba bia wo a wo hye me se St. Andrew Senior High School na pesa do ba konkon adia na ne wo wani ache ho Kelke toothpaste so eyem kredra edichi wo no sen ti wo ba se anopa ene enumre bebo akra no pa ne da ache tichu nanum ho no ebeboa wo mo ukọ ba bia so pe Kelke toothpaste ni bia obenya kidi minister of so eyem kra edru akra ose wo mpa aduano oni di so obeni di eya wo obata meso nya kidi minister of ni bi fama no na onom ubuhunsa fe aduane no na ochi si obedi ni din ede ama waka ho na yede Badwam efisem ebre so ebro Pure Healthcare enso yede o mase wo makofa 3p garlic mixture no ede aba unim de garlic ye e woni padua ni mu nti wa hone so ye ni juice nti se ne wie ne na ede na nya odi bi mfi se 3p garlic mixture no ya ye ne kama pa boa wono ma boost immune system no ba ubunsa na unya ya wo akira nya 3p garlic mixture ni bi eno moja broso wono mo so a etimi eboa ye niema bebre garlic ye niema bebre woni padua ni mu ena ya ye ne 3p garlic mixture dodo no yenko kan hyi Kofi Sam ene Kens Walk ena fe Kumasen so Danny Heba ne Colina kubenya bi ho so eye Abet Sam takrade AA Mensa ubenya bi sunyane ye Green Light Pharmacy utime frɛ Piwak 4 was 0248 928 824 0248 928 824 and 0201 000 0201 000 now ni Piwak 4 edi enkomo Dr. Jenny Boateng agenedwa atnase dada ntino wo Nshoma Heba Clinic nsenchene a wo muguso eye no so tie bi na de how be every wuti ko na ase no yenko dware dog anopa ya mu ache dase na bibi aboko de bibi aboko e de nyame ase Nshoma Heba Clinic e hot say e ho ya asomdwe nko e de nyame ase papa ba yenhwe niema hodo Nshoma Heba Clinic for you yo ansana meyi wasembisa no mefa konwa kase so na mada ahwefo nyina ase ana mama mache enidie kwan so eno achi eye me papa ba akopɛ Apostle Dr. Engineer Kwadwosafo ohe ebodin a yemi emusu aburu Nshoma Heba Clinic eye bia aha de yenimadi nsawo so bebre enti bia yede abibiduro na sen habanuro okasa bibiduro obi buse bibini de onkawe enti na ya bibifu aduru enti ye kan sen habanuro yede habanuro na edijuma sonsono wo ho a papa ya bebo ni di Apostle Dr. Engineer Safo watimi akekan hahama eni nubna bom ama odi afa nimdie kwan bi so ma yedi twe yade hudo biara aka ni padua no mu ana se suma woni padua no edi ni panya na twe ni pa konse do no twe sa yade ni nyina eba bonten a che se yaso ye ho no ba yede sa duro no ne bedware na atwe ebro bia wo ni padua mu afiri mama won so wanya hoto okay na se ho de even before ba mu aduro kwa na yedware wo ye bedware ai ba taw sa kese ho akese pa ye bebre nti ye wo ma fa wo ho ne ye wo mema fa ye wo mema edware mema ne ye wo ma edware ma ene nu achikura na ho nsisi enso no ye sononko enye se bia se ne bia etoda mu hu na fidie ne so no
obi dware wie ya na wonso wawura ho da bi ye wo nipa wo nso gina akire ni obewura ho no wie a ofoforo wura ho asiesie ho e di nuro apete ho nyina ansana nipa foforo nso ewramu ato aso
enti yare bia me ba ya na ye dware me
oyima yade bia emfa ya fichire ho kra ne mumanya se oba ya ne yaka wa hye dware se kodware oba obaji folder aye kan se card enu achi no wa mane ebo a obebo a kire doctor no se ni na ha me no doctor ni yansan ne nimdie mu no no ama wakwakoye lab ne bia wa twera ma wo se ho no aye lab wo ho wa twera ma se bia koye lab ne enhwe se ne awo kan no na ne ye wo no efiri ha anase efiri ha nti ye lab no ne ehunu ba bi efiri wi a na efe ya mo akodware se nti eme ye lab no so ne se bia na yade a etete wo no ebi kura na yarebo bia ye kan se bacteria bi na woni paduanum adura ye di dwuman esa yare ne mum enkum yarebo a enti se yarebo bi na wom ne ye lab no ne ehu a na esese ye de aduro eka ho ebetimi aboa ama wa yare sa ewie pe ya ne ye de ama nti udware eme ye sa ama waduro
okay na dware no so ye dware se bi dware ba kwa na me ho atome
enye se udware ba kwa na ho ato na emum se ne yare ni te bia unware ba kwa ne de ubehunu se sachrae papa bi aba ni paduanum enti obi wo ho a otimi dware ba kwa obi dware mienu obi dware miensa obi dware be se na empo wo mo ewo yare bi te se sickle cells enhwehwemu am ya te se sa yare ni de ase yenya anu adura ebetimi etu ase but ye ho ye tu ase enti bibi te se sickle cells for de ya wo mu dware dodo ena bibi te se cancer for anase epilepsy aye kan se twere wo mo soso ya wo mu dware dodo enye se wo dware ba ko na ho ato
okay enti se dware mi ya enu ano no me kwa ano no
wo dware wi a wo dware a eniema ebe firi mo beba no won wa edware o no ya tete wo nim de kwan so ma wo mu nim de enti edware na obedware ni ebe firi wo nipadua mu agu fom no ohwe a obetwere senia na hosuo ne te kala ifiri mo bae no no atwere e de amount na asan de akwa ko hu doctor no enti doctor ne na ebehwe ehunu se kala e bae de e bia eye srade na abro so wo nipadua no e bia kala e bae eye wo kidney ho na aka enti ode no so be compare wo lab no a wo koye ye no ami ehunu se ne eti ansa na se ye ma waduru se eye dware ne nkwan so a no ahye wo se bia edesei na wotwe sei sambra betoa wadware ne so
se dware a me ba me kra me sponge na
mpacho enye support ne di dware na emom eye eduro no a apostle doctor engineer kwajo safo eduro no ye no eye ahodo mienu na ahodo mienu no ba ko ye nubra ne haha ma ene ya hye ama na ye nso ena ba ko nso so ye haha ma ne nubra na bi ne ano ane se dudo se ne ye nanan mo bodudo yi enti wo ba ye bedi ka tunsuo ni bi agu ho ama ho afo ne ye de ne ya hye ama na ye nso no ne ye de asra ho nyina ansa ne asan de dudo no ahohoro te se ne akwa adwaye a wudi kan de nsuo gu ho na de saponi sem na ato ho no wasan ahohoro no nti aduro ni kan ho second one na ahohoro eni aya ne se nso na yare na hya se epie ba na emumu ya wo ba enye sapo asem na emumu bepe taw kuma bi a wa de bepepa ho na fe wa pe anda we ni ka bi a ubetimi ahye se be na mo ho adeja na wa hye no na fe wo de dware
eno anda wa ni ye wo kwa kodware no wo be hye no e ma ne mema nyina ada na fa meti sem se ya yenkra o yetini enya ne dai
mutino ya na ne hia ne se bi a Mr. Mikati sani awaye ti won se wode ensuoguma enko wuti na se enti ye ma nipa ne te ne wan se ne bo no bebo a obo no kwan bi so se be ya ni tirase be da ho na eduro ni betimi akọ ni tirase san se enuro ya modi ye muti ye fefefa ye hu ani ye hwe ni mienu enku ni ade ewo mu no eno so ya na eduru ba bi a ebro so bebre woni paduanum enti eno so etimi yi bapa ma hu se ni ewo ma ni tim no enku no ye probi egu sanity
eti bo nyarwa ahodo no bi so
nyarwa ne de ohima akoya yare sabia se clinic ne de ya sayade bia sa yare won yare bi wo no mo a menka ne se bia wo de wonim se e bia typhoid na hawo ne bia maka typhoid o so wa nka bibi te se hepatitis B enti yare ni bi wo ho no yade bia yesa
tu de bra
yade bia wo de bra ya nyo twen yadoa yade bia obi okra na yare a ono nimu a ode baaye no a ye hwe ono obekwa kodware beba no o se doctor ma nka wo na mi jonku na emu hyehye me nso mi dware ye no me ntibiem obi ho no mo se bi asma na ha no ontime wa nka wo se bi a oda kura ona enso obekwa kodware beba no se efe de me to ho me da pa enti ye ho ne de akame ya se aduro ne san se ewura nipaduam ekotwe yade free kase mu ankasa de PNT baby biara yade bia hye woni paduam no aduro ni timi ene ne di asie ma etwe free ho ma hotoba
ma yenhwehwe Nsroma Herbal Clinic yebehu omoe
Nsroma Herbal Clinic yenkrabata idi kan no e wasantema ma ye Kumase udru Kumase anase wudi wo Kumase mpotemu baby a na pese ko Kumase a ye won Career Ferry baby a aban yi si military hospital na free wa na ko Career ne free wa ferry ho ne ye wo ferry ena ne etoso mienu eno nso ye wo Kasoa eye Obomo Road Great Lamtemas School kwan na New Road ne ko amasaman no uduru ho baby ana ase o hwehwe masalachi baby a Nsroma Herbal afo ne wono a obi a be kirew
enti obi betimi aba ho no ma ye nware no enso obenya bibidi akofie ye menno
se nipa ne pene saade a ne mom ne anka ye pese a kire ne se anka obi biara emfa wo se wonyare menti se miti ana me yem na ye me ya ne mom ebro na abeka nipaduan san se wadidi wanom wahome mframa sa ne mani nyina ye ne ma bi a eye den a ebi ka nipaduanum metimi amanfato bi se memfa ne se free be se bi anura medidi anopa medidi awia medidi anwumre ehon keka hon ketenketi bebre se banku ball na medi na anopa medi bi awia anado ko mehwe fufu nto a medi ya obi wo wa na ya mutim kura woni so ade abeche no oja ne na ya kakra bi na eba ne aka ne we he aye waste ewe nipadua mu a na so nya aduane ne biem enso ampie ye ka amanim di fo ahwehwe mu am ye hunu se so bi num si great na wo a wo behua wi sie ne kura no wo nya yare chen ne a onum ne si great no enti hua no bibia betena onipadua mu a entimi ma abonten aye bro enti udware a etwe saade ni nyina efri onipadua mu enti enye so obi yare nkunti obi bia obi timi ba wo se me de menye aduro anu no betimi aba bedware wo se me ko hospital me wo maduro bi amenom wo betimi abedware na emum se wo se unware na onum aduro de entensi na emum anka udware mum kura na se bia wa anye aduro kura no a enum ni emfaso de kese chen se wo bedware san se ye na nanom pen so no enhwehwemu am ye hunu se ebinum nyini nyamfie dua ahenan ahensia ne ne keka eye sadrei na tetefo ni yuzu ya ye ba ye ya mehu ne ante eno na apostle engineer kwa Joseph abore ahwehwe ko hu a ode aba nti se wo se wo yodwuma ye ni na wo te asefo na o pe wa ho oden e de di ubre so abade a entrance ma ya de mfa ho konsedo wo be hu obi no na mo fefefe eno amene kofi manu ne di nkomo mfikyire ha ade chen ye se wawu nipa nwu kwa ebro na ati omu no wa mfa wani ehu edokoro kakra na atwe konsedo enti ehia maso nko bibiara betimi aka se me wo maduru amenom ana menyare nso me be hohuru me nipaduam na matwe bro na free mu na dia hoto aba obi atimi dware nipa wontimi dware bi yopenfo ana se abofra wonya mfie num wafa yefunu dia wontimi na se wawo be na awotwe kura obetimi dware a enye wo hwe
okay eni Nsroma Herbal Clinic contact no ene wo screen no ase no fa bia ofra wo ma obenya wo mu ntimu no de eni van mu ka bia wo debi jisa oba hospital
ajisa oba ya so ho
clinic de wo Kumase ene de wo Kasoa okay enti contact no ene wo ase no menfa bi ntudwa 0546 735522 0546 735522 and 0244928026 0244928026 and 0245062131 0245062131 and 0551752224 0551752224 Nsroma Herbal Clinic 4 ene no mudi nkomwe dog ye vosi ha no peye
medase mame
yes yedase papa Dr. Jenny Boatin free Nsroma Herbal Clinic ene ne di enkomwe okwaba na me ba beboa wo akere kwan a obefa so na nei ICT kwan so so betimi aya brane ekwaba medase pa so wa hwe video say your friend ye bi here wo mane say obe subscribe share like it na comment na videos be brain be bro se be ya fofo so a show obe unu se pa Adom TV Adom FM ya wo de mama Me were big Baron Maron Pharmaceuticals for Ewaha. Our mobile boy Nathaniel Ata Fojo, sales and marketing manager, a free big Maron Pharmaceuticals. Where the away any muhaye diana in favi ne I say your washer what one fine infections in a yard also. The papa mo kwaba. Na bibia boko die. Yete mo kache big Maron Pharmacy. Yeda o mase papa enro no ma yenhwe ye hu pink ye hu blue. Me hu de eye wo ye nipadue me hu wo shi de say e ma ne ye na ye dia. Aha.
Me das bebre na me fa kwanya we so na Adom TV for so asi. I think say mreni ye ne mwaka entuma bano a ye de promote ye product over the years. Na me fa kwan we so na machia adwuma ewura ye director of the company farm Ebenezer Machi Bediakun. Na mafaso so e de achia me ho kene gift for your awala pass. Me das be ne edi kan tsane awoka no. Ye na edi product a ye friend say infavin vagina pastries eba de edi kan e Ghana. Na product na edi ba ye no ye de ba be ye treatment of white. White. Nia edi kan say ye kase will be enya white sene de bia ye kan na nia obi hu ne say when ya memfa say a lumpy discharge, some of the signs I would be home. After discharge neighbor no be home say do baby na enka abem. Do baby so na a change color from white no to ada color. Do baby so na we hu itching na say ekeka no. So oba hu sa na ma we a etwa mfoni ese wenya sa vagina infection na say white no. Nanka normally so oba nya sa problem say no ko hospital. Ye wo edura ye de ema na wo mu use but e was a treatment in no yen as a company no yetumi observe two challenges the treatment face no and I hunu say abribebre obi tumi ko use product no ye man draw all right okona wasan ba say nea uhunu ye nti oso yare no eda so ewo ho na chese nkoi ebi o nso so a draw doctor de ma wo no sometimes we mutimi a combination treatment would be be a pastry na ebi so a oral medication ubi hunu na wakono abase enko e babehwemu na de oso wono no wantumi anom na ne wantumi anom so na ya na wo mo wo memfa ne say a reason a very tangible reason for that because ya na ne side effect I want hono nti be bring to me mfa and na big maroon trans na you decide say ya the product beba se wunya that infection na there is no need say we use oral medication and into that combination so that what the share was here it treat all the infections. Nia ina enim say your case will be enya white normally na you hu say white but obi hu no na aboa foforo eso de no ho abeka ho nti ye wo 3 common type of vaginal infection ho no are very common na we etumi treat ne miensa enyina nti emfa ho dodo a ebredodo a ayew any treatment ahodo a waye se we use infavin pastries I was say wutumi enya wa hoto ene nti ebra ye di we say buy for treatment no na ye hunu say as we speak it is the widely prescribed memfa say pastries our Ghana today na a product so say oba even during pregnancy kura wutumi use raising no any say edure eye adwuma ewo baby a wode be hye no if we be say local action and I need that systemic absorption of obenya issue to me efa and nti ye de ba ya ye hu say ye na boa nipa bebre o memo no then ye tena as ni decide say ye de infavin and kasane wash and so ebeba
na kafro na chire we mu ye na say wash na blue ni ye den
pacho blue na me ka ho asem eno na ye friend no say infavin vaginal pastries and no say obinya infection or the treatment
that is say because wash them nim say na bia ye nsuo bia na asam
we ye a tablet form
sana na mpese meti
okay me bi kura na hwa we ye tablet form so we are ewo mu 6
okay
anaju anwumire bia so oba na oba beda na odware a na wa insert ba ko de ba ko ahye nase
okay
onti obehye no anaju bia for 6
days
sana obese no ewo applicator ehye ho into
na odi be piaso
no odi be piaso no sa no de ahye na sinti odware bia wia na nwumre koda no na wa insect sa for 6 days na infection bia wanya ache biara odi a eno be treatment
na me di we ne sha me set me di we na wo hye
okay nia ewo mu ne say ansa no obinya infection na some of them can be say eya na hokeka no number 1 me can be say eya na scent esan wo ho
na discharge
no we say o use a scent no
okay
ene eho na ekeka no nyina na ebetumi akọ nia ewo we mu ene say to say na maka no for ye way for treatment no na you decide say be way for prevention
okay
and nti say we use infavin washer o prevent infection from coming and nti nia ewo hu anase memfa ne say edure ye wo ho no mi infavin wash no adi memfa say the reason anase the principle behind product no say ye hwe the pH of the vagina and idea this product nentia etisa ene se wo pese wo bo vagina no ho eban dia na wo se wo hye saade no nso ye ka se pH of the vagina what we are saying is say vagina no ensu bi wo ho a unyankopon eboye no ewom a ebo ho ban na sa ensu no a ebo ho ban no ye ka se pH a memfa no say the level of acidity and say the level of basicity sana etie na nyankopon ye no naturally no vagina environment e say the flora no acidic wo ye ne sa because say acidic dia abo biara ekoha obewu ebekuno enti ebo ho ban na hwehwemu so asama ye hunu sa brebebre ebi wo ho na wo ba na kofa bibi ahye nase na vagina no empe ehwa na ma sa this pH no na change from acidic no ko basicity anase alkaline se wunya change from acid ho ekbeye alkaline te abo bie wura ho a he can survive na waye ne opebia na say ho no eninti ni aye product ye ene say as long as oba udware a odi be wash wase no ekipu the pH constant level at acidic okay say pH no it comes in a range and into say you check your pH na between 3.5 to 4.5 say environment no acid and into healthy say you check it na above 4.8 na just a base e ho dia abo bia etumi ba say we use say product we be keep the acidic nature no constant and as long as it kept it constant no abo bia ntumi enkoho on survive nti na abo ehun ban nti number 1 ebo ehun ban number 2 product is the media kan ka kire no eyi enka efiri ohun so oba bi most cases oya wo say obu ne nsa wi a wote enka on fasa product en washing us
na on fa nwura mu ana say on do fa wash ke
no what the be wash na ye no say it's a liquid form and into say oba eko bathroom a odware a odi kind the support soap no edware wi a na wa wash no o wash no hu wi a on pepa ne ho na wati ade no na wa hwie be to say teaspoon like 2 ml thin egunu nsem on fa bibia emfra na ode a wash na se ode wash na se beba more foaming be ye hro bebre na ode nsuo ahohoro ho kama obe use sa product abri biara wodware eni nti aya na ya advice kra se e wo se obe biara enya bi won sponge bag ye nua ma wo mko school girls school no whatever enka wo se wo munya obi enya sa product bia won sponge bag
na ye kan se obi enya bi
sa nti se wo odware pe na wo de a wash na se o yesa ebo na se no ho ban emma aboa entumi en survive
nti wano Mr. Fojo na se we no do betime use no anytime bia na we no just won se wonya infection na ana
e pacho eno a se ne waka no se dem di kan ni di kan de ye hu se problem wo ho nti yemfa duromra na yemfa treat problem no that is the first thing no na ye infavin vaginal pessaries
okay
ye no wie ye no na ye hu no se product is very well accepted obi a we use biara ebedi ho adanse se e do papa pe na yesan decide say na ebeye na ebeye so ebe prevent yade no and nti say na wo kan ye no we die eye infavin dey say obi enya infection and we use it for treatment but for wash there eye for a healthy woman a healthy person and we use nia onya infection no we use no e de bo ne ho ban
okay nti ene na so obi anti from abayo say na betumi aye use infavin wash bi
mate abayo bia ade ba ko wo mu ne say infection no is like say emfa ho and discriminate between age
so your ba no nko
ade e betumi ayo e nko wutumi use odre ade ba ko ya na esambo a nkrofo di ho adanse pon say wo de wash ho all the time it makes yourself clean oba biara be di ho adanse sa e ma wo good odor mfa say eyi a enka wo ho no eye kama but smell fine apart from that enam say wo de wash all the time no no a sign a tight wase a sign a tight wase into bia all the time wo tumi hunu say water we use side way obe hunu say a bit dry one of the thing about your product you know say sanya your product no say wo de share wase for instance this tablet and I say we hear other competitive brands of marketer e bi wo ho no mo ya ye no such a way say wo de share wase a
time no
ansa na be adwuma no bo say e pai ansa na ye adwuma e pai pa bo say de wo mu na ba be add up to the discharge na wase na wo mpe no
ba we de pai
there be we de rather it absorb the discharge it dries up aho ansa na etumi aye adwuma
Mr. Fojo enje contact na yankuye ni ba we screen no ase dia contact ni nyina egu ho Big Maron Pharmaceuticals for womunro womode aba infavi wash and they ought to use any time say infection ni wakura use Sandra Kapo no Priscilla no munyusu na ose eho so eche ho fine eyi sent no every ho na fe eyi infavi pastry no
yes for treatment
and no dey wonya infection no insert no for 6 times and adubia wo beda and then so you so ntimi no dofo nsiamba
no kware say wo yare nti sa ho yare
sa yare te ho mo se ho no so wo de se ho no man ga se wo kopia so na ye de pia so ho fa ne wo dofo nkonkoda wo treat hu wi a na se wo ho ato numbers no screen na say 0249 930805 0249 930805 and 0249 674563 0249 674563 and 0244 638671 0244 638671 Big Maron Pharmaceuticals womunwe Mr. Odie infection in your mouth ba hunu bi say pharmacy shop bia
pharmacy shops lances over the counter shops
Infavi wash pink and a blue be eteho Mr. Okotobi why e mema mo ntoma mo yire no mo sister is no ni ade so visa nya we bi ma wife e beboa no ono onyi infection no de toyi ene mo ma girls ni nyina infection ha dwen ene nkrai bebre nya infection enkura my way wo na ni nyina herete infection tinya bi nefa ho kroase ho fine mama why na wi ya wa frɛ me kire ho adamase ti Mr. Fojo ye da asenso ma ye ne Mr. Fojo nkomo ne fancy ha me kwaba ne atoaso
ye da se so wa hwe ye video me kai wo se abrabia wo hwe sa video yi wo YouTube no wo hu adoma na da so no aye miaso wo miaso wi a chese abrabia wo benya kwanya na video bi a ye de beto ha no watumi ahwe ne wa tro se wo so no so aye mia se ne be ya wo nua bi so benya bi ahwe abrabia wo ye ne sa video bi a ye de beto ha no wo benya bi ahwe me da se
Meda CBM mesamu akwa Badwam TV Badwam dwumadie so eye fisem enkomo nti akohwe apomuden awie de edu so edie e wo so otiminya nim de na bibia mu eye digital ICT eno ane de nam se wonnim computer mouse okura wonnim na akohye koche abo akura waso be hye nti ye de ye ba be ko training mo Dr. Philip Aye e wo hase wo ye director wo da Success Institute of Professional Studies and Aviation College ano or say oba be computer mu ana ICT oba be mu na de many can say 3 months or offer free tuition or throw free 3 months the opportunity we there say about time ya for obi a wo hwem bia ko bi e be boy em pa Dr. Philip aye ye mo ache
yeah.
Hey, I see. I'm here calendar am ka say she dey want take. Oh yeah dear. Oh yeah dear papa. Yeah that say hey, na 3 months pa. I don't think also be share ICT.
ICT hu hia pa because we are say esesa. Ene uko shops mu a many of hotel no dey adwuma no computer based. Also usua ICT because a global career se wo was skill na ubetim dey akọ we are say afa na nyina. Then number 2 se wo kope adwuma se adwuma pa na se wo ICT skill it gives you advantage. And then number 3 say ye pese ye promote you bi krapo wo adwuma mu a sometimes no ye hwe wo ICT background and also etimi eden eboa. And then you chat to okra ni say me wie Legon 23rd June 1999 me physics and geology me first degree and I me call London that year anymore ejuma me konya ye no na security job and nemrem no ye friend Ghana ye friend watchman na the first requirement no mu hia fi me ho no say I was say me hu computer mu
wow
and I mean so me see me wie university then so that time no send your computer crampo no minimum enti na sika o sanke de mami any promotion akese mami no menya maternal London for 18 years me koba by BBA school ha I friend Success Institute of Professional Studies and Aviation College esan ni entia because I didn't have the knowledge no any near 2 minutes no me pese Ghana ni bia enya ICT skill say uye juma ewo hospital uye taxi driver uye student uye graduate e was say uye proficient because ene juma ye womu no unye proficient of ICT mu a untimi ko ubeka
obi de baby tiu say dey work no but I want pa o na a whole institution school kase say wo ye 3 free
tuition
3 months and 1 month
and 1 month because ye pese ubefa course ni nyina mu be wie no na why a professional enti ye wono 3 levels level 1 no ye be deal with Microsoft Works and no Word PowerPoint Excel Access and afin so no hardware send ye shisha computer repair computer then level 2 uwie no a na waba computer networking you bet you send your working networking computers and all those things then level 3 and also near actual graphic design send your be designing logo flyers amount billboard patron ani and you know you do be for all the 3 levels ni nyina mu na absolutely free tuition
3 months
3 months esan 3 times in a week 3 times in a week.
Maybe a Monday, Wednesday.
But we see the be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Wow. Starting from next week, 30th of June. Okay. And untino, you perceive a man nipa maku 40. Sa opportunity no.
Oh, and na fast. Me patron because me cause ye jegum but what number 40.
Patron.
Semester contact no. Ye di guase ho. Master na mo free booking mo yi
80% practical, okay. 20% theory. Intinenti nipa 40 ni say computers no e be ma wo kwa no computer yes udi be sua wade within the 3 months no na ni obese wo ye ni say application form pen na obeto 100 Ghana cedis entino yenso yesan wo North Carnation here ye ben Kodesh entino nipa 40 no ene anopay ekosi enwumre ene ochina from 8 a.m. ekosi 5 p.m. I was so timi friend numbers no now o fill application form na fe ye man wa acceptance letter na Thursday the 30th no
time be ya
anopa 9 o'clock to 12 Thursday 9 to 12 Wednesday 9 to 12 and
Saturday
Thursday Friday and then Saturday.
And then 9 to 12.
9 to 12 throughout nan.
Nti nipa 40.
Mpatwani.
Nti from ene airport ochna 5 p.m.
Mpatwani.
First 40. One register 100 cities.
Mpatwani.
Now when you 3 months solid tuition free.
Mpatwani.
Yanyo
Debbie.
Wow. Na ade man go a free.
Mpatwo Debbie o. Say a special promotion.
Okay.
And I kai me yaw. Say me kope juma papa wa brochire. Na fe basic ICT skill.
Wenya.
Na mi ni bi.
It want to qualify.
Obi bia ubetimi ready na wasan achro. If you can read and write, because also utimi reading and writing. Apart from that, no. That's the only thing that we require.
Okay.
And you know, ubetimi aye graduate, ubetimi SSC holder. Na de ba kure me ni kan say, ye was see a class is going on. Ye was soldiers wom.
Wow.
Ye was fire service for wom. Your nurses for wom.
So professionals be
medical doctor. And after ye was students in suwom. Emrati ne babawa. Na ni aye ne so say ye kire with the business side of computing. Into 3 months no wie ni nyina no ye besa kire say ne obetimi start with juma with the skill that you have gotten. Enti se when ye juma krapo na obetimi onyansa no juma and ICT a obetimi de abo obra.
Wow, when enye was obi atumi de ne ho agimu nti no enipa 14 ye hwe ni mo so mo ebeba o 14 so o tua 100 cities.
Yes.
Numbers na a good screen no ase no. Na just wa fresh see America say me do for Mr. Frey opportunity ni nie eba but nta ma bebre nti na wanya na ne wudri meka na wo say Success Training Institute eno wo hefa
eno ye wo Kodesh udu Kodesh na North Connection here ya udu Kodesh na say offer numbers na de ba ko no so say numbers na timi busy offer na say wanya test within ye be free back.
Okay.
Yes, but forms no exactly 40.
Oh.
And a computers so yeah that amount. Enti no anope ya ekoya no betimi afre na waba. Na
omo wi omo be dey.
We ya be man certificate of completion. Ya be man certificate in ICT. I mean, approved by Ghana Education Service. And I think so no, you were a certifying body UK. I am from continuous professional development. Omonso normal certified program no. It's a international certificate in so you be send the amount at the end of the program.
Training no.
Yes.
And so we are betimi de anya adwuma kra wo ba bia.
Me pacho ane.
Sa na wo adwuma no mu dada kra so outimi de ade up kan wo ye dada.
And I think so no, it's also a good time for you to update and refresh yourself within the ICT.
Na when ade a wota ye ya na.
Ade a ye taye na mum no this particular period no. Promotion ayeye. So what can levels ni nyina bomu in other ICT schools no 22,000 Ghana cedis tuition. What can nyina bomu 22,000 Ghana cedis tuition. But yen say a promotion ye pese ye de boa Ghana
Anase obia no wanya nimde wo ICT. Okay, nti number no na ewo ho no. Say doctor de sabe edibet.
Okay, metimi aka numbers no. Na numbers no 055 321 8533 055 321 8533 anase 055 471 3989 055 471 3989. Into Uber friend numbers. Uber friend numbers are busy and make no men how san test it and as a kosuana free. The school registrar Obe frel in temu aron wa be fa form. Na next week Thursday wash a class na say.
Yami sha dog. Yada se papa panti opportunity ni Mr. Omebuna mo hwe awofo about time wo fie wo hwe no. Catcher oba mo friend number ni sisi ya. Nti se nipa 40%. Me friend matching nka say na menya wa mamu rules no ye ni so why nti mene dog nkomo no ye de besi ha dwumadie no so ye de si ha ye da St Andrew Senior High School for say Kel Kit toothpaste and a kidney minister afe 3P garlic mixture ye do mo ase happy birthday nkoma mi aminu ba Dr. Mrs. Gloria Redu Apia Dr. Mrs. Gloria Redu Apia War Rich Hospital ene wa woda nti from me ofa ene me auntie your papa ya wish you a happy birthday nyame nhyira no nyo kese kusi se obeye kese pa sanso na kofori se ne wife birthday nti Eunice na your birthday wo sunyane nyame nhyira you na onyo kese kusi se obeye kese pa mamudi ma woda nyina no chewa ba adwa se wanum na ho abiem kra Linda Mrs. Linda Wilbeck Pedro's wife nyame nhyira mu nyina no onyo kese bidi de afia amankwa tamakrobe ko man hene kwabna santeba ena Greek minister na mu na eba Dr. Fiya Kuto aduane ho aye dini nyina o se ebi wo ho no ye be hwe se ne ka ne mabi gu acha ne agege nyina kofie oba bedi nkomo afa Greek ne ho nsensem nyina ntitena se o man hene kwabna santene no edi nkomo ye
abusia medin the Reverend Kwame na Aida me gidi se ye jumedeni na wani jihon ye videos ye talk shows ni jumedeni na de hia me pa ne se ne be ya wasabaka ejumedie no 24/7 wo bell no wo de point so sa bell no point so point so biu na sa point so biu o point so 24/7 jumedie ni na e shasia kikro na won saka and follow us and share the page for commenting na so to no nyame nhyira
Well, said Eddie Kadia to Manim Dadano, say Yane Dr. Usu, a free Akuto, a great minister, a between a year and Komono. A bringing my member was so good to share Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV. So, a free cyber copy, Mr. Non Konobono, maybe at Mekao, that collective responsibility. See a better than a Jenny Ghana, I'm not could do in Pempensua, as I say do. But, and what could here see a year Minister of Agric, a home Como, na minister idea. As I say, Yamana Kwaba na fi nsem ba community bia actually adwene na ekesene no etimati ye wase dog akwaba
yeah so
we just say bia come
oh brain my brother kra
what bre the Ghana so bre
so one 8 days in 5 forest regions
for the past 8 days
yes
one na msa mia ho nyina mo ye de
share juma no ye kra yo said the AC koso kra for nema how mo choir yes I check you much on my there ban yet say obe so mo sisi ade bibia ye na afibia 2020 ne anti me na COVID no so kosa no a usua na me bebre free mu a che say e be out in cry what to air condition mu a unim de koso dipa hodwuma na ye nti o se ya estu na mo ko hwe wo mo dwuma na o mo ye no ene aban akrachefo a e de a show mo sa se o mo hwe so ba yo mpotam no eno so ekwan be fa so a wo mo so dwuma na o mo ye no se e koso se enkoso reports o mo de mine e discussing ehu the nature of the problems are what the form.
Well, and Mecca just say yeah ordinary Ghanaians we have an issue. No two kwa we na kwa probo we examine their way. Nti e beba back to sa continue any mo nsem but anyone me say here was enkomodi e di kan aduane bo kwa na ekoso bribia danso ye ni uhia din kita ho a o si aduane wo ho but why I didn't aduane bo kwa na ekoso
ade ba kwa me ko nti amene me penny for me ko so say me kwa we need all the 13 directors at headquarters and we dimension your core because some of them express in various aspects of agriculture now ukwa your core no and then my who no and then no what I'm telling cry do any they say ukwa for instance the CM no ka say ukwa tuabodom tomato farmers almost if you say almost yeah almost no buy no it's some high and top and so bakumasi we tomato bako enuma yes it intensity I can turn back say oh tuabodom a new 15 cities it bibi happen careful no there omo ado do buy na ba then one say ye di free tuabodom ebe kumasi na say ye di free tuabodom e bankran no ne buo no e san bo ho bi no bibi a enye ade a yenim say transport cost ye fanwo ebo abo ho be mensa the fuel prices have gone up. Into an over fed you free to Badwam their bank. Won't me charge the same price and last year they are charging because they work so. There's who share a bono a war market on Kana. Now they compare to Badwam price now. Let's just say a boho ben I no baby woman house.
But Ubetimia Kase, that World Bank reporter, eminent food shortage, food crisis. Titu or a big brim Ghana will be an exception.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised because I'm here chairman of ECOWAS Ministers for Food and Agriculture, and I'm the president. Akufo-Addo na chairman of ECOWAS no. Me schedule no portfolio no. I'm down no. My 2 meetings the last 3 weeks on Zoom. Now, never is so a man so West Africa no. They be there to Ghana. Maybe just say Ghana we are very favored. Just say almost the annual crab be the whole fertilizer be any ho. And almost 4 more trucks that I did about Ghana, but fed and no so I could fast about say poultry farmers say more feed no and born baby I could do in our name. And yes, and a best stop temporary. The export of here to the neighboring countries says there. Say the bear, I don't know about Ghana has it. Now, Nipana de and your beardy. Name of my yamwa, a poultry, I don't so almost on your beard, agriculture, not a tumpong.
So, what's going on? Other countries are very confident in Ghana and you've been a young boy.
Oh, that's a new casa. Now, make a mistake, and I may say,
but the chairman of that committee.
Yes.
But me, Busa say, what do you situation here? Do you situation?
Yeah, they are far better because your forest belt. A few says in Suya top, my phone, you know, who say, Omojumano El Coso. Yes, Sana will be come for Burkina Faso, one I said Niger and I said Mali, sir.
Let me quote one member of parliament, Obama Jumedini, a year era Cobnaminta can do on this matter of a year food crisis and shortage eminent. Or say, Obetimi, a crisis with you, say. Modern boy, you boy, you queer you mono, and as attention, as I said, you queer you know. You fast attention, man. 2. Yes, said you know, you know, but you are not born to cost. 3. Yamia say, you won't to top Bremuntino. In Yane, I would do there, because you have.
So, said you know, a very way. Or said you know, to start with, no. And you know, there was a gas in Suna Tona Dianaba. I mean, Neman Bio. Last year, 2021, Ministry of Finance, no project say 2021 economic growth no, about 4.4%. Eventually, the government statistician they in our boom now called 5.4%. That was 2021 last year. Now 5.4% growth rate for agriculture. Agriculture grew by 8.4%. Last year, 2021. Agriculture, the sector grew by 8.4%, led by food crops, by crops generally. Crops grew by 8, that subsector grew by 8.9%, nearly 9%. It's never happened for a long time. Or no honorable account or council, name or no the party or power, no. That's a number of parliament. Agricultural growth. A decline year by less than 1%. Less than 1%. That's what I inherited. So last year, where we have the full statistics, HSA agriculture grew by 8.4% compared to its less than 1% now. Which is better?
You bit my better than the OKCCA.
Oh no, maybe target.
You bit my better than
no, maybe target is the Malabo AU standard that we should target 10% growth in our agriculture. And 10%, no, and make us a crop last year go to nearly 9%. And when I came in 2017, we can say the Simon say we go agriculture to 10%. And we are almost there. In spite of COVID, shortages, the war, we are senior. I'm confident that that growth will continue this year, 2022.
But one of your lead projects out there by planting for food and jobs.
Yes.
Are you really on top of that program?
Oh, yes. First of all, and all the policies in the ministry, and they have branding of planting for food and jobs.
So there are a lot
there
of...
are 5 modules of planting for food and jobs.
I know the rearing, I know the greens, I know
the food security component. I know the IGD in planting for food and jobs. Wheat, rice, yonum, brunum, by board, near 1. 2, we have free crop development. For you say an authority, so say Ghana being a monocrop cocoa dependent agricultural economy, we will diversify until I selected 6 crops. I targeted oil palm, coconut, rubber, shea, cashew, mango. These 6 are selected. Now we have an authority. A developer said the next 8-10 years now, each one of those should be able to give it the same export earnings as cocoa is giving us today, about $2 billion. And it's very feasible, we can do it. If Cote d'Ivoire has done it, 5 crops give them $22 billion every year. Yeah, just cocoa, we don't have any.
But your approach towards your planting for food and jobs, Equia for Ghana for.
They are responding extremely well. We started with.
Implementing what you find extremely well.
We are implementing
planting for food and jobs?
Yes, we are implementing the whole country. We started with
specifics.
Remember statistics. We started with a target of 200,000 farmers. It went up and up. 2020, it went to 1.6 million beneficiaries from the subsidy programs alone on inputs of fertilizer and improved seed. 1.6 million farmers, and all over the country. It's all over the country, all the 16 regions.
Just out of the 16 regions.
The Greater Accra, called Adan here, called yellow crop, no matter there. Oh, I mean, 1.6 million farmers have been on the program in 2020. See, we've changed lives. We've changed lives. I'm sure, sir, minim kwa ufriso baroko kromwa ubusa say one benefit every hamlet and every village there's somebody there to bear witness to you.
If we have Kenyans, I'm sure so many Dr. Usef Yakutu and Education Company say we are a beneficiary of this planting for food and jobs. Ebi koso afo. Wadaroma obetimama metime ahwe text me anama kenkan dia ma quickly apart from aprobo amiankaza medi many ekohwese adwuma no. But how can we then regulate? Because they were aduane by born was. How do we regulate?
Well, no. There are 2 things. First of all, we are setting up another authority, Grains Development Authority. This week, the Attorney General or the court Parliament, the bill will go to Parliament this week, and Ansana Parliament be rising. It will become an act of Parliament, so it will become the law. Then we will create the institutions to regulate and make sure, say, and I see one more they call Abani temporary, say, Nina Baba authority, and they will be permanently responsible to make sure the grains in the grains area, in terms of the quality, the pricing to the farmers, and all those things, and they will take care of it.
So when is that happening? Authority and when? How soon?
And American said, this parliament, before this parliament rises, this meeting, the law will be passed. This week, Attorney General is sending it to Parliament, the bill, which we have now agreed. Cabinet had approved it. I sent it to Parliament. It was approved. He's put it in the language of a bill. This week is going to the Speaker of Parliament, and before the rise, because it's an urgent matter for this government, into the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Honorable Chairman Sabonzo, is standing by to move the motion for the processes to go through to make an act out of the bill.
I feel no have joining me here at Adom TV, Badwam Jumedi any Sector Minister Greg, Dr. Usef Yakutu, and Education and Komono. Minister Sobe Kaya, multimedia through your documentary Sukodo, came up say poultry farmers know a big challenge. We say wa proba wokwe. What to me a resolve was a big challenge now because one of the things yeah Kokodo na yeah no yeah teso is in fact the national chairman of the NDC on a show I mean Obi asempa ekosi say obeka bluntly or say oguni poultry farm as a result of a kokonu ani boy din no mun say nya bi ento two things enuane ani boy din no mun say nya bi kura nya din ento so a bit surprising.
A boy, I'm Koi, Midudua and Kanta, which is the poultry capital of Ghana. Many over 200 farmers in Shia. The hall was full and overflowing. We spent 2.5 hours together. We gave them
with the poultry farmers. No?
Yes. We last last week. Last week. We gave them the opportunity to come out with their points. Points down with the buyer, no. They 8. You find no back, my name and penny for church or mumu bibia. Now there, it was like going to a classroom, and that classroom, no, what imagine they say, poultry farmers, and now say price of maize and soya a costro. Poultry feed board also a costro. We accept that. Let's say because we were coming from Bronha for Techimine, that enclave of Techimine, or call a Jurat, that enclave, no. Yeah, cocoa markets. Yes, a warehouse been the go. Markets a day catapolia cata 25,000 metric tons of maize. 25,000 metric tons of maize. Many experts know. You count two stocks of maize from last year. So
okay, 25,000.
Yeah. I don't make a sure.
Okay, 25 million.
Yeah, I can show you the pictures.
25,000.
Go to Chechimine Market now. Chechimine Market. We were there. Almost some say ego. Almost pet of nyato.
A bro.
I'm telling you. So the thing is that the stocks are there, and this is from last year's AO. And don't forget, these are closing stocks because they say so you talk a broiler tassera this year harvest. No, in the next 1 month they will start harvesting. So leftover from last year, me say somehow, and no next will be like a we saw it in Techima Market. We were there, and we visited 2 or 3 satellite markets of Techima. Don't forget, Techima is the biggest maize market in Ghana. In fact, some claim they're in West Africa, and there may be many more. So that little enclave, no, if you can have stocks of 25,000 metric tons, and in the Savannah region, Tamalenum, that didn't come. So how can you tell me, say, a bro, they born in higher than any born higher than due to 2 reasons. One, the cost of production of maize, no, a cost row, because to start with, no. Fertilizer and why last year it was 120 cedis. Now it's 400 cedis. That's the first point. And then we decide and home chemicals Ghana in some way. And secondly, petrol prices are cost through 3 times, as you know. And the petrol in liter say called 30 cities.
Yeah, but so say what buying the
maybe. And you know, cost of production, any cost of feed na cost. The issue is Kaneno Ubukuta 100 beds or the 100 cities feed at the beds, yes. The same quantity of feed, you know, is now 200 cities.
As a result of these factors now,
as a result of increasing cost. So, working capital here, it should double. But where are they going to get the working capital? It should be the banks.
But the ministry
no, please. Me Minister of Finance, and I'm not a commercial bank. They've been working with the banks all these years. The issue is the failure of the commercial banks. Say there's a new situation. Costs have doubled. It instead of funding so that they can close the gap with a higher level of cost of production. No, that is not happening. This is why farmers, they will put 100, no, at least about 50 heads, because this is kind of the same thing.
But Minister said, the Ministry said, any banks in a serious conversation.
Of course, we do have serious conversation. No. What I'm saying is, I'm not I'm not the bank. I can only talk to the bank.
But you have an influence because of
what influence?
Because of a ministry, no. But I don't find any banks in the world.
Yeah. No, the banks they are Ayonkofa. Only farmers know why Ayonkofa. Yeah, with us, the banks come under the governor of the bank. And the Ministry of Finance, they don't report to me.
The ministry cannot in any way suggest to Bank of Ghana and the finance ministry.
Of course we have.
You need to do this.
But who says you haven't done that? By October last year, the president invited all heads of commercial banks, the governor of the bank, Minister of Finance, myself, for lunch at Jubilee House to give me the platform to explain to the bank, say, a bank, it was so omono to complement the whole thing. No? They cannot fold their arms and sit and give money to these women to go to, friends say, China to go and bring cheap stuff here when they ignored our farmers and our agro processors. We said all that, but nothing has happened. So now what we are looking at is legislation.
Oh, she said Mra?
Yes, and Mra, what you say. So, Bobusian 100 cities. 20 cities, you should go to the agricultural sector. India has done it successfully for the last 30 years. India is now the biggest exporter of agricultural commodities in the world. It's worked. So if persuasion fails, then we as government, we should legislate. That's our role. And that's what we are doing. And we are afraid the High Commissioner of India to my office. So Oma Misa legislation now. I mean, from our Attorney General. No more we are adapted to the Ghanaian situation. Now, you have cabinet for approval for Parliament to enact a law which will force the commercial banks to finance agriculture because
that's where you think that we've got into now.
Yeah, that's where
banks in this so
of course, but they are not. Individually, I get complaints from aquaphobia, to me, I know my office, and the collateral is a then I call the managing director. Fortunately, when I call, they come, and I say, this is the situation this gentleman is saying. No, but it's not an individual, it should be an institutional arrangement, legal framework, which will enable these farmers and the processors in the value chain to be financed by our banks, because by the bank, we provide the environment for the private sector to survive. And one of the responsibilities is to ensure that if things are not working the way it should, we go to the law.
Yesterday, a little bit with the poultry farmers. I think that will be two NDC project of the broiler. Is it broiler project?
Yes. It had collapsed when we came.
Collapse.
Oh yeah, of course. There was nothing.
But personally, I was part of the project because
yes.
cattle farms, in full farms, Dako farms. By then, the lead person was, I think, this young man in Kumasi. But I've forgotten the name. Now, try say, Yebema, locally, no. They born here for change the import. I remember that the previous administration doing a 60-40 regime, import 60, and then local consumption 40.
And then what happened?
Well, it failed.
No, of course it failed. Yeah, but I didn't fail. My cabinet the whole baby.
It failed.
No, of course it failed. Then failure, when I the papa or inherited the papa or Besson. Where are the results? You tell me. It didn't work. It didn't work. And you don't think it was some glorious be a buyer and a killing. Why would it?
It was a good project.
Yeah, if it was good, would it have failed? I mean, I look for results. Where are the results? Good project. Where are the results?
The implementers as of that time couldn't get one or two right there.
No.
But would you love to over to us a project?
Why should I? We have our own project that we are doing.
In relation to something similar to the poultry.
Yeah. But the central issue is the working capital for poultry farmers as we speak. Not to bring in any new ABR. Or more existing poultry farming. We should help them to get working capital to face the new
so the challenge continues to be capital.
Yes,
capital.
Yeah, working capital. Yeah, working capital, because one they use equity to build their into working capital for the banks to come in to give them the working capital. That's their normal duty, and they are not performing it. That's the key. That was what my takeaway from the meeting, 2.5 hours meeting we had in the Mine Grow last week.
You feel or no very much guarantee say.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody understood. Say they were blaming government. And after explanations and so on for each of the 8 points that they brought, Obu will say, and yeah, by fault. How can you fault us? Say, working capital requirements has suddenly jumped, has doubled that. Who should provide the difference? You'll be working with banks, all these say. Banks, have gained profits from you. They should be able to support you.
If we are for fan chemi and a minister of chemi. Ekuafo dodo na GD bank for muno isha. Onyini se dubra aban be yi nanima ma ekuafo no aban ni nanima gi na aban be hye aso ekuafo asene.
Ekwan be so. Tell me. Be aso ekuafo asene.
Me kwaji busia bank ne se kwabena debi. Ejuma na yi de
hwewa. Guarantee.
Aban into sana mo.
No, come on. I mean, it's not realistic. And you be able to say the working capital Aban to Simon Amono. Aban is not an financial institution. We regulate, we promote development by bringing policies which will create the environment for the private sector to survive. The banks are also private sector. These are shareholders. Apart from Ghana Commercial Bank and the new bank here by the other day, government share in these banks are a small minority shareholders. So they cannot dictate to the banks what to do. And this is why we are going through legislation. And move back to Wasam.
Mr. One area so has up, even though because Russia, Ukraine has to fertilizer on Komo, the handling of fertilizer under your ministry. And if you may raise red flags, say, fertilizer, really, is not transparent too. Even matters in relation to price of fertilizer, no see another matter for some public worry. What is really the situation about fertilizer?
Oh, fertilizer there. We believe that the smallholder farmer, the productivity yields are too low, because they are using traditional methods of unimproved seed, a traditional seed from generation to generation. Once our scientists have come out with seeds, much bigger yields, they are resistant to disease and all that, sitting on the shelves. So our idea is to bring these new varieties, give it to the farmers, let them apply fertilizer, but because of the level of their poverty, they cannot afford it. And they say, okay, I buy fafa, cost no fa. Now, farmer no suit fafa. And it's worked wonderfully. Now, before we came, very few farmers knew about fertilizer. Fertilizer? I'm telling you. Now, every farmer, every hamlet, they know what fertilizer is. Because we promoted it. And from only about 120,000 metric tons, we were able to grow fertilizer to 600,000 metric tons. That's the demand for fertilizer, inorganic fertilizer in Ghana today. So, and then in terms of improved seed, we've got seed farmers, we've encouraged the universities to come out with a foundation seed and all that. Now there are a lot of people who are producing improved seeds for us. So that there too, instead of import to improved seed, no, we are becoming self-sufficient, and we are hoping that in the next 2-3 years, we should be able to export to our neighboring countries. So, and see, we've made the effort is yielding results. We call Northern Savannah regions this year. Millions of farmers' lives have been transformed. Where they used to have normally 5 bags, it could be 5 bags. And they've been 20, 30, 40 bags. I've seen it in Sisala East. Because of the application of improved seed.
Are you speaking to the reality or you are speaking?
Oh, no. I'm saying I've seen it myself. That's what I can share me. So we've transformed lives, a lot of lives, and that transformation, we're hoping to be extended to the rest of the family. For more Ghana, we'll adopt improved seed and fertilizer so that we can double, treble, quadruple our production.
What will be your defense? Because Minister Okasado do onye juma. What will be your defense? Agri minister,
No, he has to justify that accusation.
He's out in
the field. I've just come back from the field. Also, on coffee, don't go ahead. As a man,
come out with so Dichima, Uncle.
Of course, I mean, there is a free country. You can move around and find out for yourself. And I'm talking based on data. The Ministry of Agriculture is responsible for state data on prices, production, acreages, and all that. We have hundreds, thousands of workers around the country collecting this information for us every year. That's a part of our job. And we have a whole directorate for it. There's a statistical research directorate of the ministry. And we have qualified statisticians, educated, masters. So it's a very professional job. It's not that you just sit under this tree and talk. No. We have one of the best agricultural ministries in Africa. I'm telling you.
Africa?
Yes. We have one of the best systems. And those who who know what the quality assessment will tell you. We are very highly qualified staff that we are working with. Yeah, we are not joking.
Well, Badwam on Adom TV, multi-TV, so Dr. Usefri Akoto, a great minister, and Yenene Education Common. They say lots of your text messages about you could try and one about quick. About making kind text messages about community with Nafi and send back community or on the media social at the amount of Nafi wrap up your conversation. And that's it. Well, that's how back here. Try and come on as well and say a great minister and then the nutrition common. Minister, even on this fertilizer issue, the Ghana cat it could be on a certain dashboard on this matter of fertilizer. How well are we taking advantage of that focal idea? Are you aware of that?
Oh, I'm aware, but certainly my officials are responsible, so I can't give you any detail. The Minister of Agric, on behalf of the government, we are members of all kinds of organizations around the world, the United Nations and all that. Yes, I'm aware of them.
Your biggest challenge now, Ukraine, Russia, COVID, the world disorder. There now one casano ministry say
and I'm say in them da war no bending. So we don't know how long this shortage of fertilizer, inorganic fertilizers. So we are promoting organic fertilizer. Organic fertilizer there, and who name in our Ghana say, a ball to go near the sawdust, all kinds of things. We organic fertilizer. We've been dealing with 18 fertilizer companies in Ghana since we started. 18.
Ghana for?
Yes. Ghanaian companies. A binum craft free approach in big drums, no more. But a binum so a manufacture or more products. No, they call visiting, may call a visitivity, who said they almost see Omajuma, a half for Ashanti region, Kumasi, other places, Zoom Lion, in terms of Anono, a leading company. You see here, or compost. Because almost it's a ball and now they have a huge factory on Klein, any Kumasi. And almost 30 companies, factories will be every region. I just say, Nina, no, they build organic base. No. Now, farmers, that's what they are switching to organic because it's cheaper and it's
organic.
Yes, organic fertilizers. If you have who spray leaves and so, and compost in the woody goo, they are nasty. They said they organic fertilizer and pick and who share the amount of fertilizer, organic fertilizer. Go follow their mind, farmers. They are rushing into it, which surprises me because farmers, if we afford, they only are very conservative. Because also some free being come beer, heading. But I was surprised because he said, everyone say they're looking for alternatives. Compost a year war, Kumasi, a Costa, a Bosomshe district, where Zoom line for company. Marketing director no obey the orders so the orders they can't even beat and it's piling up. They say almost start to construct a second factory on the same compound because they can't cope. They are very positive and we are encouraging them. Say and the encourage actually Okaf Company Limited. Almost the money, all kinds of things. Poultry manure near MX. I just said also, almost called demonstration farm hall. So I shade the way near Bay Hooker. To a moon, so was there's an opportunity. Tom don't watch more year, Juma 20. And no, and now he say encourage as an alternative to say inorganic number. And also Badwam, because it means environment. Say over 2 ball guno, he says over 2 ball guno, over use for some other organic Badwam craft for no. And also, I know you one way. Yeah, to adapt to the new situation.
Near one, you know, say if it back falls under your ministry, dear, how well, Anna, in your near essay or info, tomatoes, watermelon, bayre, bodier, meko, sanyo mana essay quano. You know, say the challenge is yaquine, it be a yaquine, but how well is your ministry a position there? Okay, you the next step. You will say out of that, Nyoma say, well, yeah, you bet me a position facts be or and they bet me a position the be or no much say, okay, yeah, someone to me for me doing crana, Kumaza. You ever found in a different form, process form, and they buy a shelves more. How well?
Oh, I don't know, there's a private sector. This is what I'm saying, say, banks, no, or Senka, or bois, and they are not helping. And I know what I'm talking about. If you say, can be, for instance, soybean farmers, I'm complaining, say, soya no boarding. In the farmers, no, wamunya, soya no, they are processing. And all those, and that complaints, complaints are, I was saying, in America, I was saying, banks, no, and my processors, no, working capital, I'm going to talk for, and so I'm. And you know, Nina can't say we need to create the position where the farmer, the widow, banks don't ever share for any omo ye fidie a juma aduane fidie e wo mu dada no e wo so mo boa so
said yes ye kua ye ugidi say ye ho betimi aso ye ho ne aduane ai pese ye di nya bi diako
no they say nya bi diako emfa bi nkwa anka nkofo mfiri Nigeria ne Nigeria ne
do na mo twifem means I don't know wia
no I be just a chrono genuine business on and I say it's not regulated.
So they be regulated, that's what see now.
No, not really. I mean the economy, Ghana economy now, the bulk of it now is outside the official. Hey, you know that. This is a fact that the production no almost taxes. They send it to your tax.
Okay.
So that they are in the informal market, the informal economy. That's part of the informal economy. But statistician there, once a producer there, no, he takes that into account to reflect the reality on the ground. But whether the taxpayer is able to reach out to tax that, I don't know. That's a different issue. So, anti-sanity.
And how do we improve it?
No.
You're mechanizing it?
No, we are doing all kinds of things. Making
traditional farmers.
No, we are traditional farmers now. And you say, or you improve. When you say traditional farmers, you're talking about smallholder agriculture.
Exactly.
And that is where the government is focused on, because it still produces the bulk of our food.
Really?
Of course. And now, who is a cocoa? One of them, commercial farmers. Cocoa. One of them, you get the same 2-3 acres here. And it cuts across all aspects of agriculture. Food or tree crops or whatever, agricultural system now, a smallholder agriculture. You can't run away from it. If you want improvement, for us the strategy is focus on them, improve their productivity. And how do you do that? You bring in these chemicals and improve seeds and so on, and reduce the price, because they are the poorest group of farmer workers you can find in Ghana. And, you know, because one tier, they say price is now 400 here, they can't buy it. Because they're small, low-income people. It also ultimately the price, no, but to meet them at that level. This is why we introduce subsidies to make sure say omobenya bi.
Dr. Usefi Yakutu, shemi camera imu na assure Ghana for say under your watch. We are safe about in Nsema under your watch. We just say Kuyafo no obehwe say omo asetinem ni omo yedie ni omo no buy omo de ba no. They will get what is deserving.
The okay. Reflected in the statistics that 2021 agriculture grew by 8.4%, led by crops which grew at 8.9%. I think we shouldn't forget that. And that is what drove our economy to grow at 5.4%. So agriculture, if it was performing as under the NDC where it was less than 1% per year, and we won't get the 5.4%. In fact, we wouldn't even get the target of 4.4% that ministry no more target and I'm agriculture cost. Will be far less economic growth in this country. The country will be worse off. So our policies are working. And the evidence, whether macroeconomic or going down to see what is happening, stocks in the markets and all that, then some are making many would do home come away. It's just the Akufo-Addo administration has done extremely well with our agriculture, and the policies and strategies we've taken, we need to take it further. This is why it's important that this government, the NPP government, is voted back in 2024. So the Bayer continue the good work Akufo-Addo has started in his 2 terms.
Okay, so definitely we say Minister Biano on Kasa we know for the party and for Manuel Semninkuru, but did Ghana and Community open the mood because Zeboheda Musama my buying it to me as a yes. The team point us and you're my partnership on the Guaco. It's been wonderful talking to Dr. Usefi Yakutu and Majority and Common in we. Say Minister Bia extremely relevant in times like this. There is a great ministry and the minister. In the years when the NTRC be a bribia de Baba Bobo Prum, yet in the Comedasi, also a wajibre, now what in a share or Badwam on Adom TV. So that's it. I'm at my channel, the best share at 12 commons.